Attention denizens of the Black Pants Legion Auxiliary. I am Parallax, Khan of Clan Amethyst Eagle. I have trained for years to attain the skill of artistry that I've presented to you countless times, and now I bring something new to you. Wait, I wish to inform them of my impending victory. I challenge the artists of your warrior caste to a Batchall. You will present your greatest works, noble pigments, and valiant mediums for my judgment. I seek the most exquisite of your artistry, be it music, skill, or craft. No, I will not go, Batchall. Give me that. I'm a challenge of leadership. We did this last week. Victory in this venture will result in a successful challenge against the Batchall of Ilkhan Storm Song of Clan Friendly Mustang. The Amethyst Eagle awaits your last week did not count! You cannot make me count it! Winning against me is on me while I put down this first. I said not right now. You're making me look bad in front of the orcs! Last week was a different time zone. That is invalid. Conclusion of message!
Ladies, gentlebeings, orc souls at large, it has come to my periphery attention that Ilkhan Stormsong believes the orcs are worthy of a challenge, that the Horse-in-Chief decides a contest of shitposts and dumbfuckery, with the intent to crush the unworthy beneath its hooves. Unlike Clan Amethyst Eagle and Clan Burning Lariat, I, of course, will not be dirtying my hands with such things. I issue no Batchall. I demand no declaration of preferred art program, or any accounting of paintbrushes and meme dates. Instead, I will say this. Whomsoever triumphs in the carnage to come, and I hope it will be a spectacular fight, I will mark your victory with honor, and with the right to choose what the next Good Drive art piece will be later this year. I look forward to the conflict. May the most honorable group win.
Attention, Ox. This is Khan Crispy of Clan Screaming Furby. I declare a formal Batchall upon you for possession of this Discord server. I stand ready with 5 whole galaxies of our most elite artists and shiposters. We bring to bear the full creative might of our clan upon you. You will tremble before the might of our many cursed works. Our sketchbooks will blot out the sun. Our shitposts will rain from the heavens. Our Furby elementals will overwhelm you. May their mad ravings and songs be the last thing you hear. We demand that you face our challenge with the greatest artists, writers, and musicians you have to offer. Dare you meet our Batchall?
All right, we are back. Welcome back to WBPL 76, JDs and Lentilmen. It is time for the auxiliary talent Batchall. With me are my lovely co-hosts, who are somehow not visible right now. I don't know why. Oh well. Anyways,
Hide in the walls.
with me are Crispy, Khan of Clan Screaming Furby, Halzakar, Khan of Clan
Hello.
Burning Lariat, and Rail, Khan of Clan, what was it, Purple Chicken?
You know, I don't even remember anymore. Slime chicken. We'll go with slime chicken because it's always the slime thing.
Yes. Unfortunately,
Cluck, cluck,
slurp. Khan Parallax of Clan Amethyst Eagle will be absent this particular day, but the show must go on. So,
all the way stand up a clanner. I never expected this.
yeah, your brother is a lovable man. All right, so on with the show. First of all, do we have in chat here? Is Patriot of the Auxiliary in here today? Ah, yes, he is. All right, pulling him up.
Excellent.
And we are going to play a bit of audio for y'all. Hey there, Pat.
There he is.
How's it going, my friends?
It's good.
Welcome.
Buenos dias.
So, you appear
Sorry,
to
I'm
have...
just leaving work, so
Yes,
go ahead.
you appear to have done some music. So,
Oh God, maybe, perhaps.
yes, so we're going to zero out the Discord audio and play that for everyone.
I'm just going to mute myself for the moment.
All right. Apologies 1 second while I get this to where people can see it. Oh, come on, Discord. Why are you being a butt about this?
I mean, that's a whole
It's
conversation.
Discord.
True. Okay, there.
Living up to the name. Hey, there it is. I can see your browser.
Yes, unfortunately, folks, the audio will be a bit low on this video. Okay, and just like I said, we have to keep going with time, so each person's only going to get about 2 or 3 minutes. But really great guitar work there. It will be posted in the museum of this talent show for people to listen to again in the future. But good job, Patriot.
Yeah, very nice work.
I know very little about playing instruments, but I know that sounded good.
I know probably even less about playing instruments, but I can recognize that there's a fair amount of complicated fretwork that it looked like you were doing there. Of course, Stormsong might say, "Hey, man," but it looked that way to me. So props on the skill.
Yep.
Why, thank you.
And thank you again. I'm going to we'll announce results at the end of the show here. So I'm gonna drop you back down to the rest of the group. And thank you again, Mr.
Now be gone!
Patriot.
That's around with you.
Okay, so this next one will be one Mr. Bearstone. Now, Mr. Bearstone, I had to turn your video down on purpose because it's a bit loud at the very beginning. So,
Hey.
So I do apologize in advance to people, and I am going to warn everyone to be careful with your headphones on this one.
It's a single note, but it hurt.
I'm glad I have a volume knob on mine.
Yeah.
Hey, Tex. I think Tharkat, they're at it again. I just picked up something on the old SNEC radio. You're gonna want to listen to this. Looks like pre-production voice work with something about Clan Diamond Shark and a 21st century call girl service. Could you just give it a listen and let me know what you think they're going for here? Thanks. Appreciate it. Sparky out.
You have won trials. You wear a blood name. Your genetic legacy is secure. Good. This is not about more warriors for the clan. This is about recreation, stress relief between campaigns, blowing off steam before the next Batchall gets issued. Because even the best warrior needs downtime. This is maintenance for the most important war-fighting machine, the Trueborn Warrior. Only clans. Recreation for the warrior cast. No politics in the bone. No surprises in the bloodline. No free bursts. No spheroids. No desgruntness in this deck. Filter by Bloodhouse. Designate by clan. Sort by combat record. Choose Warden or Crusader, so no one wastes time arguing after. Issue your Batchall! You state terms, they answer out. Simple. No oaths, no expectations, no awkward talk about legacies or futures. The scientist cast heads. You handle tonight. This is not weakness, this is maintenance. A rested warrior fights harder. Satisfied warrior fights smarter. And no, free births are still not invited. Only clan. Genetically pure. Recreationally efficient. Declare availability. Complete.
Recreationally efficient,
Return.
that is a phrase.
Selah.
Look,
All right.
I have to give props for the the musical choice of the American Gladiators theme. That's
What that was.
You
Yes.
would recognize that theme, Hal.
what? Shut up. Just hearing hearing that as a backing choice puts a smile on my face because, God, that show is so cheesy, and I appreciate the choice in what you were going for here. That was very nice.
Yeah.
Yes, no, that was great. My
Mentally,
literal
when-
only
when I
complaint
think
is
of,
that beat.
Yeah, that was a bit loud. I will say that whenever I think of clanners, I just picture like American Gladiators type dudes as it is, so it's very fitting. Like everyone Nikolai Malphas.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay, that's stuck in my brain now. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yes. As a replacement for the beep, use the setting, the noise.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
I will
Much
say,
less painful.
the shitpost was really good. The choice of music. This is not like a mean thing. This is a critique from somebody who does sound for a living. Always make sure that you have your levels set good, because that is one of those things that can make or break for some people. But no, really good shitpost, that one. All right, we have a Norden up next.
I see him down there with his beard.
Yeah, sorry. I almost invited him to another server, not to speak.
It would be
Another
fine.
server needs your help. Oh, mark it on your map.
That
Hello.
might complicate
Hello.
things.
Hello.
All right, so
Given that we have a limited time,
Mhm.
would you like me to explain?
Yes.
Okay, so my project basically has been something that has sent me to madness for the past 3 years, where essentially the tabletop game Axe is an integrated war game and roleplay game. So you could be like, you go from level 1 all the way up to you can win battlefields and stuff like that. However, the game is human centric because the creator and also the fact that he doesn't have a limited time. He's kept it human centric on the setting and also all the wargaming rules and everything like that. So there's a lot of minutia stuff like that. So my project has been essentially to dwarfify the shit out of it. So now the project is to the point where I have my own custom classes, I have my own custom rules, I have custom troop types for the war game, and I could essentially tell you the XP, how much money somebody has, how big their house is, everything down to the last axe in a dwarven vault, and a bunch of other stuff. If you have questions, I can answer.
Yes, for the audience's sake.
Oh,
real
and
quick.
also... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sorry. I was just going to say, and for the audience's sake, he gave us 8 documents, so, or wait, no, 10 documents.
That's not even half of it.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
yeah.
Unfortunately, we'll only be displaying the
10.
one, but as somebody who's working on an RPG myself, I get it. So, okay, you were going to say something else
10
about
documents.
The other thing is I am also doing the mapping for the Arn Empire setting, which the creator has not distributed, but the entire point of it was to essentially make it so that I could map out where all the dwarven clans were, because it's not really dwarf if you can't say where you're from.
Yeah.
You know?
Now,
like, as a fictional concept, they're very, like, home-driven. Like, where's Gimli from? Oh, yeah, he can tell you Erebor, like, in a sentence down to his hallway.
Yeah. And so is this kind of like based on Dwarf Fortress, or is it its own thing?
It's inspired by Dwarf Fortress. It's it could be basically used to play a game of Dwarf Fortress if you really wanted to, and you want to make a campaign out of that. But it's also a campaign where you could say go from reclaiming Moria to running a gang of prospectors setting up their own mine. You could also do it as just Deep Rock Galactic, where you say you have a mining automaton, which is the settings like a pseudo hyper tech that dwarves have that they just drill into the earth and they go visit ancient ruins, and you could do that or any sort of things if you want, really.
Yeah.
The rules are very broad. The other thing I was going to say...
Oh,
no, go ahead. No, go ahead. You first.
All right. As someone who is also working on making their own RPG, this was actually great to look at. I may have been taking notes for doing formatting on my own RPG.
Formatting's important.
Yeah, I've been
It is
having
very
such a
important.
nightmare of it.
Yep.
Especially when the page count goes over 300.
Yep. All right. So thank you again for your contribution. This was actually very interesting, like everything I saw. So, thank you again. Yeeting you back to the audience. Yeet!
Take it easy, bud.
All right, so up next, do we have a Rackatat in the audience? We do not. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yes, we do. Inviting him in.
Oh, yes, awesome. Get him in here. Aw, yeah. Okay,
He
so
exists.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you done went and flexed on all us on this one. Because sweet lord, this is awesome.
Thank you.
I'm tempted in the future to disqualify blacksmithing because it's just too awesome. It's not fair to everyone else. No, I'm joking. But let's get this up, huh?
It's some impressive stuff, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's been the accumulation of a lot of literal blood, sweat, and tears over the last few years.
I believe it.
So tell me, Rakatat, do you ascribe to the idea that a proper sword must be quenched in blood? Because that seems like a lot of trips to the blood bank.
Well, as a long-term project, I once heard or read rather a rather interesting Reddit post theorizing how long it would take to extract iron from blood to literally forge a sword from one's enemies, and it's on my my list of projects.
Oh, that's so metal.
I know there are some people that have been like basically drawing blood for that purpose.
Yeah,
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
it's literally possible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little concerned that you said people and not person. Because that implies there's multiple people.
Yep.
Oh, many multiples.
That's going to add a whole new wrinkle to the YouTube channel Primitive Technology.
Still,
A single person has more blood and yet less blood than you'd think at the same time.
Yeah. It's an entirely fluid organ. But yes, Rakatat here created all of these pieces you are seeing us go through on the screen here. Which is just cool.
So I have an important question for this.
Mm-hmm.
How many fruit have died by your blades?
None actually.
Really? What do you use to test then?
So, how to say? It's a bit technical. Fruit isn't really a good testing medium for blade sharpness. It looks really impressive, but especially on like a video or something, you can't really tell the difference between something that's been smashed in half and something that's been cut cleanly in half. The best way to test blades is there's a machine that uses a wire filament of predetermined substance and thickness, and you can measure the exact pressure needed to cut, and that gives you a rating. So that's
my apologies, folks. I was streaming a window and not pictures. So let's get back to
I was wondering why I was seeing a document.
Yep. My apologies.
Oh, I like that chest. That's so cool.
That I feel stunted on at this point.
I mean,
Again.
this is definitely beyond what I can do. I'm not into smithing of any kind. It's incredible to see.
I can hit a rock with another rock. That's about as...
Oh, that I can absolutely do.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, now the chat's reacting.
Yep.
I actually have a couple friends who do smithing, and I know enough to know that this is very impressive work.
Mm-hmm. I have to say the knife at the end here is...
That one's pretty sweet there. Yeah, the zebra one.
So
that's my favorite.
Parallax has actually done some of this, and I'm going to take the prerogative to speak on his, but he said this was really nice work as well. And he hit hot thing with not hot thing in the past. So this is very impressive, and I've been told by someone who I'm pretty sure knows that this is very impressive as well.
Mm-hmm.
That knife is simultaneously my most favorite and my least favorite, because it was made out of stainless steel, and anyone who's worked stainless steel hot before knows that it is a bitch to move in any particular direction. Although I do want to clarify, the knife with the green background, that one is Damascus. This is not Damascus. This is an acid etched stainless steel blade.
Wow.
I recognize the Damascus folding. It's God, that is a process that just boggles my mind with how much it takes.
Yeah, the Damascus one on the green background with the sheath, that one, it was 1,000 layers. And it took me about a week to make because I made it all from round bar. So I had to compress it, flatten it, and before I could even get to the forge welding steps, there was a whole ton of prep work that had to be done.
Unfortunately,
I like the in the handle the details as well.
Oh, on the one that's currently on screen?
Yes.
Yeah, that was let me see. The wood section on the outline was Catalox. The black in the middle was buffalo horn, and then the green is a malachite composite.
oh damn!
That's so cool.
So it was a lot of
Chat was-
filing and like hand inlay work, and it's a mirror on both sides of the handle.
Chat wishes to know if you use a power hammer or a manual hammer.
I use a 3-pound rounding hammer. I don't have a power hammer yet. Those be expensive.
I imagine. Well, thank you again for your participation.
Yes, thank you.
Unfortunately, time is not infinite, so I am going to square us along to our next candidate.
Thanks again.
And, yeah. All right, so. Back to our blank screen. Our next contestant, do we have an Isari in chat? Does not appear so. So we will present Isari's work. Isari did this cosplay. Are we able to...
Oh yeah, that cosplay is awesome.
Mm-hmm. And there were a lot more pictures because they were showing us all their methodology, but like as I said, time is limited.
I forgot to ask when we were looking at these. Did he say what if there was anything particular this is from, or is this just his own?
Created for the post-apocalyptic airsoft LARP Bloodsband Reloaded. So so this is for a LARP they do.
Okay, that's a pretty sick LARP costume.
Yeah, well, it's got to be functional too. So even more props there. I do remember him saying that this was made
definitely
with
gives me some
aluminum. Like the armor was made with aluminum, which is that's a step beyond. Like,
God,
really...
that visor is incredible too. Like, just go back to that for a second, Storm. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
I also enjoy the sticker.
Advisor.
Made that.
My only wonder is because I don't know the proportions of the person wearing it. It seems like the helmet is sitting a bit high, but that also might just be pictures doing it sturdy. But the construction is obviously excellent.
Yeah, it gives me like a Titanfall Infinity vibe.
Yeah, no, the Titanfall vibe is definitely there.
Now, this may also just be a byproduct of their own build, but the way the head rests high on this one, and you know what? Now that I think about it, I can kind of see their jawline there, but it almost makes me think of the Jaffa helmets in Stargate. The sort of the Onubite helmets.
The longer I look, the better it gets. Put it away before I start getting distracted from the stream.
Yep. All right.
And we need to move on.
Yep. Okay, so thank you again.
And give us the name of the person again, just to be sure.
Isari or Isari, Esarai.
How do you spell it?
I just spelled it. Yeah. So so Isari, excellent job.
I mean, it'll be in the gallery then, so people can.
Yeah. Our next is Ryder. And this is a sword. Guard is made of bronze, pommel made of steel. Oh, do we have Ridrick in the audience right now? Okay. If you are there, please. Oh, there you are.
There we go.
You are invited. There we are. So actually, you get to present.
Hey guys. Well, thanks for having me. Yeah. So sword because sword. Gotta ask. Maybe we can't be friends. I make swords for myself.
Okay.
I make swords for HEMA, SEA, reenactment groups, that sort of stuff. So this one's a blunt. This was stock removal, 5160. Yeah, so I do
That's pretty sweet looking.
do shows at HEMA and SEA events, stuff like that.
Okay.
Now, how do you make this? Do you have a hammer forge, I'm guessing, and everything?
I do. So the blade on this one's stock removal. The bronze crossguard combination of some hot work, but mostly milling and grinding. And the pommel was forged out and milled for the kind of the slot. But to punch the hole all the way through the pommel to get the tang through it, so a combination of hot work and cold work.
Awesome.
What S word do you use to describe your product here?
So this is a Type 16 going by the Oakshot typology. If anybody wants to nerd out, DM me. But yeah, it's basically it's a long sword from would have been late 1400s, give or take.
Mm-hmm. Like Brittonic or Barbantine or Frankish, or just kind of in general?
It is very general. Yeah, so we had versions of this in English and Germanic kind of museums all over the place. And especially at this time, blades were made and shipped all over the world. So
yeah,
probably would have been a German blade, but could have been hilted or furbished in England or Italy or France or wherever.
Yeah. About the time that we started first seeing like factory worked equipment.
Yeah, we've got. Oh yeah, go ahead.
The question from chat is, how much does it weigh?
2 pounds and change. This one's kind of on the middle lighter side, just because it's a kind of like a technique sort of practice sword. So, yeah.
Yeah. And is it? I assume it's a little bit top heavy.
Yeah, so the balance point's about 5 inches in front of the crossguard. Maybe a hair less on this one.
Yeah, and
but it should be wieldable in one hand, but more comfortable in two. That's kind of the goals that I set.
Yeah, proper hand in half. Okay, really good work. I am digging it.
I have a deep need to swing it around.
Yes.
I appreciate your illegitimate child sword, yes.
Yeah. One day we'll find the father.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you again, Ridrick.
It's very impressive.
And yeeting you back to the audience. Woohoo! All right. So that brings us to our next contestant. Is there a Breknar in chat? Okay. I do not see one, so we have us some mini painting. Unfortunately.
Man, look at that detail.
Yeah. Some mechanic marine.
Well, I'm hearing Gregorian chanting. I don't know about the rest of you.
Gregorian chanting plus binary equals this.
Did the holy music shift to industrial?
00011.
Yeah, it starts playing some Kraftwerk.
11001. Yeah, the blue on the screens is a good addition, especially given the otherwise kind of gritty, grimy look that this is going for. I like the caution.
Yeah, no, the caution.
Oh yeah,
the hammer.
that's the Iron Wars for you.
Behold.
Remember, the gravity hammer is a no-step zone.
You are not OSHA compliant.
Yes, this is the dangerous part of the hammer.
You see, this is brilliant because it's epic looking, it's well painted, and then there's a joke hidden inside of it.
Yeah.
Well, that is really good, Breknar. Those are the only pictures that were provided, so we'll just take another look here before we go. But good work. Good work. And Grimos has redeemed a water break and posture check.
I definitely could use the posture check.
My posture is bad.
Yep. And
my posture is set for leaning forward and looking at all these images.
My posture needs to check its privilege. No. For the sake of the chat, just letting you know, those of you watching on Twitch, we are thankful that you are here, and we are not trying to ignore you. There's just a lot of moving parts, so...
Yes.
Many much things happening.
Yes, Rail, if you could keep an eye on Chitty Chat for me.
I'm trying to watch both, but I have to watch both chats at the
Pistol,
same time.
I'm currently gargoyling in my chair, so...
Understandable. Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, Twitch chat doesn't want to update for me, so I'm just kind of watching it in Discord at this point.
Alrighty. And so we
I'm
come...
trying to watch both as well.
Yes. And so we has ourselves Mini Hulk here, and this...
Oh, the Highlander.
This one is interesting, because Mini Hulk
is with us.
Many Hulk can tell us about it themselves.
Yes.
Oh, there he is. Hello.
Yeah. I just wanted to make a Highlander. And then someone suggested that because of the movie, you should make one with a sword. And then naturally it had to be standing on the head of its opponent, I guess.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's great. Yeah.
I was specifically going to call out the head as being an excellent touch.
Yep. Now, you said you made these in Blender.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually modeled it too. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm average painter, but I thought I'd maybe sneak in and stack a few talents to try and.
You say that, but I'm looking at your paint job. You know, it is very nice. It's very crisp and clean and
very clean. Yeah.
Yeah. It has just enough tone in it to really like make it pop. But man, the Highlander is one of my favorites. So like, this is a really good model of it and everything. You did great, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Now I need one with the boombox.
And
I'd like one that has an ejectable head, so it could be like what's his name's character, Clancy Brown's character in Highlander.
Well, I do have a separate head. Yeah, the benefit of making it from scratch is I can, like, every part is just separate, so I can sort of just turn it into whatever I want.
You can move them around.
Yeah.
So not only did you model it, you modeled it in separate pieces so you can mix and match. That has gone beyond being, oh, that's nice too. That's legitimately impressive. Well done, sir.
Well, yeah, I actually made every single variant of the Highlander. So mostly for 3D printing. This one I kind of did for fun and shit posting because, you know.
So, do you have a base model that you just work off of then and pose? Like this is a model that you pose to have the sword and everything? Because I've used Blender a little bit, but not to this extent.
Sort of. It gets a bit tricky when you start making all the variants, but basically I make a torso, arms and legs without weapons, and then sort of add them after. So yeah, it can get a little funny with some of the funky, usually periphery versions, where they've got like 27 rocket launcher 20s on them. Trying to squeeze them in can be easier said than done.
Yes.
So 3 questions from chat. Number 1, does the Claymore still only weigh about 7 pounds?
Compared to the height of the mech, it's I'm guessing somewhere around 8 meters long, which is pushing on what 25 feet or something, I guess. So
we'll say it's like 7 Star League pounds.
Question 2: what type?
Sorry, go ahead.
What type of 3D printer did you use?
I just printed it with my Anycubic Photon M3, I think. It's just a basic E1. It's just a 4K budget entry-level printer, but I mean, I get good results with it, so I'm pretty happy with it.
You should be. I love the panel lines, how clean everything is.
Washes their liquid skill. Good talent.
Yeah. Excellent.
And then the last question is, Chad also wants to know if it's possible to get the STLs, and if so, where?
Oh, yeah. They're all up for free on Colts 3D, so have at it. Yeah. I could drop a link if you want.
We got a woo from Biggs.
Absolutely.
Woo! Yes, there was a Troa resubscribed 32 months. Thank you, Troa.
All right. Well, very good job, Mini Hulk. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Yeeting you back to the audience. Yeet! All right. So this next one... I'm
back.
Hello back. I am Stormsong.
Oh.
Okay, so this next one we're going to change what screen we are showing. Audience. And this is from one Raharl and Xylo. Oh, and if Raharl and Xylo are in here, get them up here.
I see Raharl here. Man, this is some early 2000s Xbox. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
My copy, but glad you can
The instrumental on this reminds me of a musical motif from a show I've Hey, Storm, check, make sure the video gets on Twitch.
This music definitely sounds like it could be in the Megastomp games.
Yeah.
KMFDM, yeah, I definitely can see that.
This would be like, if I was doing a movie, this is what would play during a very violent motorcycle chase.
This does sound like it would fit in a Matrix scene, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Much excellence.
All right, now, Rihar,
Very nice.
explain yourself.
Well, Locust and I, otherwise known as Xylo, decided to throw something into the ring. I myself did the vocals, the guitar, and the bass, and Xylo, otherwise known as Locust, did the drums and the sound engineering, and it was an absolute joy to work on. I figured we have often played MechWarrior 5. I do so in this server, playing as the Jump Squad, where the objective is to go as fast as possible. So I decided to write some lyrics about our little adventures, going at ridiculous speeds and flying out. It's called Jump Squad. So yeah.
I'll be honest, when you said you did the vocals, your voice is not the voice I was expecting from the vocalist.
Speaking as someone who does do death metal, it rarely is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, excellent job. And you said the model author was credited here as Matt Mason on Patreon.
Yes, indeed. Very glad to see the model used in that way. Oh no, of course, Locust made the little video there. And yeah, without models like that available, that video would have been impossible. So thank you very much for listening and your kind words. And yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. All right.
You're welcome, man.
Have a good one. And thank you again. Yeet.
Take it easy.
And let's see. Who do we have next?
This is a side note. As someone who's heard Stormsong sing karaoke, his singing voice is actually surprisingly still close to his actual talking voice.
Yes,
Well, I didn't get to hear karaoke, Storm. Why didn't you sing for me?
you weren't there at that meetup. I mean, I can sing for you if you like.
It's okay, Crispy. I'll show
I
you
mean,
the
you
video
have
next
sung
meetup.
for me, essentially.
Yes. All right, sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm getting the pictures lined up here for the next one.
Look, man, if we're not 5 pina coladas in singing Weezer songs, are we really living?
And who is it?
Hey, you could be 3 hurricanes in singing Jimmy Buffett.
And so here today we have
Ooh, Margaritaville.
Calamity Jade. Is there a Calamity Jade in chat?
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Okay. If you are in chat, Calamity, let us know, and we will pull you in. Otherwise, we do not see you at the moment. So, we have some mini painting.
You zoom on that a little bit, please?
The
Thank
bookmarks.
You. My
the
good
bookmarks.
Lord.
Oh, wow,
And
the bookmarks are
eyes.
incredible.
Look at the eyes also.
Right?
That is some very fine point work, and I have to say, yeah.
I specifically asked Storm if I could vote specifically for this one out of everything, because this one in particular, like all of the ones from you are good. This one though, yes,
yeah,
that's pretty incredible.
Yeah,
this is,
and then we
the
have
flowers on the coat.
Yep, and then we have a few more from this one actually. This is the next one, and that one's cool. We have ourselves some proper.
Narf started juicing, man.
Snarf, motherfucker.
No, it's the gray cat from Garfield and Friends. What's its name?
Heathcliff.
No,
not Heathcliff. Heathcliff is different.
Nurgle.
The gray cat. Nurgle, yeah. Nurgle.
Yeah.
I went to Abu Dhabi and I got...
Yeah, that's what happens when you get mailed to Abu Dhabi. Things happen.
And then we have...
this one I remember, yeah.
Super awesome
shorts.
werewolf.
This was
shorts.
Look, I'm just going to say this. If this is what Twilight was, I would be sold on Twilight.
Tactical booty shorts.
I think this is a... I think this is a cutscene from Dog Soldiers.
It's making me think of that Firelock game Techie was showing me, where you have the French werewolf militia. I'm digging it.
Oh my god! If he had frilled booty shorts, this model would be perfect.
So, for chat's sake, I am going to read you this next part before we show this last one. And he showed us one more picture, with which he said, "And the last one, what do you call a T-Rex who sells pistols? A small arms dealer."
Yep.
Wait a minute. Go zoom back. I could have sworn that those pistols. This was like a Monopoly piece, but man, that's great.
That is a revolver and a flintlock.
American Rex.
Oh, he's got a holster too.
The flintlock does look like a Monopoly piece, but I would love to see the quick draw that thing would try and do.
If he had an M2 mounted on his back, it'd be perfect.
I have short arms and a big gun!
This wasn't well thought out.
Wait. What was that picture of Barrett just now, Storm? I saw all that.
Wait, what? Oh, it was probably like my...
Oh no, I saw Barrett.
Yeah, no, it's probably my rotating background showing up for a second.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm not thirsting for Barrett. I take pictures when I play through RPGs and throw them in my background. So, like,
Storm, nothing is wrong with thirsting for Barrett.
Okay,
Have you seen him?
Look, okay, like I look at those huge arms. Like, I just feel so safe. I feel so safe around him. Okay, all right. So, yes, let's get one more zoom for pistol. Erica. Fuck yeah. All right, so
Go back to the Frog Wizard one last time, please. Just look at that. I want that.
Frog Wizard. That Frog Wizard's incredible.
So, yeah, very good job, Calamity Jade. And thank you again for participating. Okay, so this next one, you might be in chat, but the problem is I'm interpreting numbers in your name here. So, Diggin Third or D1G 1N Third or 3RD.
Is he nerd?
If you're here, let us know. If not, we will play the video. 2 videos, so let's see if... Okay, so it looks like we have... And let's turn up the sound because it's nowhere near as blatant as some previous. Okay, so... this was given to us as the Supersonic Irby with nukes. Parentheses, fast as fuck, boy.
My question for this, is this a mod that they made, or is this just a build that they did in the game?
It is a build. They have clarified that for us. So we are looking at their build.
More impressive that way.
Oh, Bunny Hill.
Yep.
I want to see an Irby run at like 500 miles an hour.
I think that's what we're about to see.
Okay,
You're about
so
to.
Shit's so fucking scuffed. I love it.
I would not want that running towards me.
So, my takeaway from this is the only way an Irby can run this fast is if the legs are actually rotating like wheels fast enough to propel it.
Yeah, it's some straight Looney Tunes shit.
R2-D2's back and he's fucking pissed. And this was a second video.
Therapist Irby. Therapist, Speedy Irby can't hurt you. Speedy Irby.
I was about to comment that the Irby needs a spoiler, but I think it actually does have a spoiler.
Boy, nice jump.
It kind of looks like the legs cannot animate fast enough for the speed.
Dude, this has such early like 2000s YouTube video energy. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Very, very hilarious job, if I'm saying your name right, Diggin' Third. We love it.
This feels like something that would be in one of Tex's Irby clip shows.
Yep.
I think it's Digi Nerd, but that's just me. Or Diggy Nerd.
Very good job.
One of those two.
Okay, so this next one we have a feller called Hand-Eye Candy, and let me just get his stuff up where we can see it. Also, apologies if one of you like happens to be like female, and I say he, because Discord names do not give it away typically. And everyone on the internet's a dude, as Tex said.
We default to he because that's like statistically the most likely given the community.
We're all dudes here, my dudes.
All right.
Feel free to correct us and we'll correct ourselves.
If you're like
Oh
me,
yeah.
then dude is a unisex term.
Indeed.
Because I use dude for me is gender neutral.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just
World
public service announcement.
Yep. So
in fact, not just indeed, in dude.
Yeah, so here we have ourselves, what was this name again? Hand-Eye Candy. Hand-Eye Candy has themselves here some many little mechs. Okay, so I'm going to say this right now, and this is me showing my age a little bit. There were some toys I played with back when I was a kid, and the color schemes here are really reminding me of them, called Z-Bots.
This reminds me of Voltron.
But yeah, reminding me of Z-Bots and their color schemes, especially that one. If any of you know Z-Bots,
Remember Z-Bots?
Yeah.
The color schemes reminds me of Lunatics. The Looney Tunes as edgy superpowers.
Yeah, that one. That was weird.
The time.
Oh, wow, yeah.
The purple cockpit, the purple glass is a nice touch.
Yeah. That is, like, good.
No, I love that purple. That's a good accent.
And the I don't know what the right term is, lensing or whatever on the cockpit is also really on point.
And also, Hand-Eye Candy, if you're in chat, let us know.
Oh, the little red touches are very nice.
Yeah, the glowy bits.
Those are the weak points you're supposed to shoot whenever you face them.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm a weird person this way. I love my medieval shit to be like grim and gritty and so forth. People like me are probably to blame for the piss filter, but I love my sci-fi shit just like hyper colored like this.
Yeah, no, you live in a sci-fi universe. You can afford a power washer.
Exactly.
If you're in the sci-fi universe, then why would you not?
I like that I like that space hind, essentially, what we got there on the left.
Oh yeah.
That looks great.
Beautiful work.
Oh
God, that cockpit glass is incredible.
Right? Every time.
Shiny.
Especially on the really small ones. Go off to the left on this image, Storm. The pink one. Look at that.
Yeah.
Phoenix Hawk. Yeah. The highlights are excellent.
The tank has it too.
Oh! Here.
I almost didn't see that. Well done.
And you know, that's the fun thing is like I can definitely see how they did that. You know, just like a little dash, but it's amazing just how much that brings out. Among Us tank? No, coyotes, don't
No.
say that.
It's not red. It can't be Among Us.
So again, yes, this is handy eye candy. Very good job.
Yep.
And that will bring us then to our next contestant. This is Martian Bob. Couple of arts his partner and him designed. So this one, which is the second one, but we'll just do it. Comstar mailing stamps.
Yeah,
I could have sworn those were C-bills.
Yeah, that's where my brain went.
Okay, so I actually read the description for this, so I love the description for this. Because C-bills are a measurement of communications time, C-bills are basically forever stamps.
Oh my god, you're right. So stamps are currency in BattleTech.
Yes, this was the best idea, and I love it.
Does that mean that Comstar influences the galaxy through the strength of its stamp collecting?
Yes.
Well,
oh my god.
Given what we
stamp collector shall inherit the Earth.
My soul is harmed.
I mean, sensible, understandable even. But here we are. And again, this is Martian Bob, but that brings us to the other picture, which is Cash Money Mech.
Martian Bob just showed up, actually, so...
Oh, yeah, Martian, get in here.
He's in there. Yeah, drag him in here. Tell him to explain his actions.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
So when you think about it, a C-bill is just like, it's a coupon for one free space telegram. And so it's good forever. So yeah, it's just, they're literally just forever stamps. They made an entire economy, a galactic spanning economy, out of forever stamps. And the only problem with that, because it has actually happened in history before, that's not even the first time stamps were used as currency. In the United States, during the Civil War, they ran out of metal for fractional currency, for coins. So people would trade stamps, and a guy actually got a patent on a little metal thing that was like the side of a coin, the size of a coin, that you just stick a little stamp in so you could use it as a coin.
Wow.
That is pretty incredible. I just love that as like a little touch for BattleTech now, where it's just C-bills are actually stamps.
Yeah. Well, and then
I just love the idea of somebody robbing a post office for stamps. It's like
literally
we're making a fortune.
Well, and this is why our mail system technically actually has some very dangerous people working for it.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Okay, someone tries to knock over a Comstar depot for some stamps, and then there's a Star League era Royal Black Knight that pops up. It's like, I don't think so, son.
It's in the mailbox.
Well, you guys know about do you guys know that the U.S. Postal Service has their own like special operations force?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say when the government service that you don't think has armed federal agents shows up with armed federal agents, that's how you know you're fucked, because they know exactly what you did because they have notes.
Seconds only to the IRS for departments you do not want showing up at your door.
Yep.
The other thing I love about it is that in the Ilclan era, we are now seeing what happens when you base your economy on the postal service, and then the postal service it turns out half of them were gonna blow you up for believing not believing that postage stamps are God or whatever.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you again, Martian Bob. Just trying to keep things running smoothly along.
Sure.
Very good job. And yeeting back to the audience.
We have to sidestep kerfuffles around here.
Yes.
Remember,
I was about to go off on a tangent, so it's probably good.
Remember, kids, the best shitposts include a history lesson.
Okay, so first of all, do we have a gumbivalence in here? Gumbivalence?
Gumbivalence. I'm just going off.
That's just a fun name to say.
It is.
Okay, so
Gumbivalence.
Well, in any event, we will read a portion of his work, and And if he gets in here, we will let him take over. Again, we're probably only going to read about a page, because this is, healthy, is how I'll call that.
Remember, you can read all of these and see all of these in the Ox on the submission channel, which will become a museum channel.
Yes,
So
it is
check
it is currently invisible because we were doing some housekeeping stuff, but it will be visible again with all of the entries present and available. Okay, so, but we won, right? Lake Losige, Boreal Continent, Tukiad, May 5th, 3052. Yorick's voice was strained as it came through Nikolai's audio. Bull 3, Stratus, Iris, can you hear me? The radio was filled with crackling static as the crackling blue PPC bolts and the unmistakable silver flashes of golf slugs ripped through the column of white-painted mechs. Several rounds connected with Iris's flashman, blasting charged shards of armor plating away from the front of the bulbous energy boat. 3, armor's fading fast. Not out of this yet. She brought her mech into a run that was on par with the top speed of similar clanner heavies. She fired back in the direction of the attackers, a wall of cohesive green and blue light flashing forth. Several beams converged on a Black Hawk's arm, blasting away armor, myomer, and steel endoskeleton into molten rivulets, dripping the mech of half of its firepower, or depriving the mech of half of its firepower. But it wouldn't be enough. It could never be enough. For the last 5 hours, the entire 244th Division had been running alongside the 467th. They had been pursuing Clan Nova Cat's Gamma Galaxy, picking off stragglers where they could, pushing them through the minefields and other prepared defenses when they could. All this was going to plan, keeping the invaders cut off from their supply routes. That is, until Gamma Galaxy had led the comm guards past Lake Losige. It was an ambush. After all the briefings about these invaders, all their fixation on honor and protocol and bowing, these Nova Cats had laid an honest-to-Blake trap. That's some good writing. Nice and descriptive.
In that first page, there's literally only one thing that I would change, and that's a personal preference thing. The rest of it is great.
Yeah, that is... I like the descriptive. You have a lot of Yorick's voice was strained as it came through Nikolai's radio, so we've established a sound immediately off the bat that's in your head. Radio filled with crackling. It's like... And then you give us, who, where, what, why, when, across the course of this first page. Within 3 paragraphs, I have the entire thing established in my head.
It's good. You don't want to have more than 3 to establish anything, so...
Yeah. All right. Excellent job, Gamivalence. Oh, anything else?
I'm sorry. I had my mic muted so I wouldn't sneeze. So I don't really have much to add to you guys. You've hit it all very well.
Okay then. Alrighty. Looks like we had some first-time chatters. Okay. Or Mo was just dropping things for the sake of dropping things. Excellent.
I hit the Discord on chance, just in case anybody watching the Twitch stream is not already in the Discord and wants to be able to see this stuff on their own time.
Yes.
They can, use the Discord link, join the Discord, interface your madness with our own nerds.
Yeah. Okay, so very good job, Gamivalence. We are moving along to... Oh, this one's fun. No-named Ox Welcome Wagon. No-named does leather work.
Yeah. Hey, I recognize that patch.
Yep. Yep. We all know what that means.
Yep. I will note the specific submission with this was this water pouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And showing how it was made to some degree. So the actual tanning process.
No, it's dipped in beeswax to waterproof it. I read this. This was neat as hell. Like they don't need to be here because I will speak for them for the cool thing that they did.
And is no-named in here?
I did not see a no-named in here.
Okay. Well, if you are in here no-named, let us know and we'll pull you up. But yeah, so beeswax. Okay. That's right. I remember that now.
Yes.
And that makes sense because it would fill every little nook and cranny. That is fascinating. Wait. He's here. Where is he? Where? What?
Oh, yep.
There he is.
There's in.
Here you go.
I see words there.
Tell us about the cool thing you did.
Ha-ha!
Hello.
No escaping
Hello.
our attention.
Yeah,
see you.
you had a lot of luck because I literally just had the stream thingy on my phone because I wanted to go to bed and just have it on as white noise. But yeah, I'm here now. I did make a little leather flask with, you know, like I think 3mm thick leather. Just put it together, stitched it up, and I put it in like warm water to make it more pliable, and then filled it with rice to like give it the bulbous shape. And then on another day, I melted like 5 pounds of beeswax and just let it sit in there so everything can get soaked up in the leather. So that does two things: it actually hardens the flask, so if it like throws around, it doesn't deform anymore, and well, it makes it watertight because, well, if everything is just fucking filled up with beeswax, there's no way the water can get out or in. So, yeah.
So how long did this take to make?
Oh, not that long actually. Like, I did it at around like 3 afternoons. Like one afternoon to cut it out and like stitch it up.
So maybe like a whole work day almost then.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I did. I do it for fun, for leisure, just while listening to an audiobook and making some stuff. So it's not hard, but it takes some time. Yeah.
So I have 3 questions. First question is from chat. Is that plug a burnishing tool? The plug for them.
I don't know the actual name for it, neither in German nor in English. But it was just what I had at hand. It's just like a little wooden thingy-bob that did fit in there. So
okay.
I appreciate the technical term on the thing.
Indeed.
That's props for that.
Question the second: is that stitching machine or hand stitched?
Hand stitched. I always stitch by hand.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I do use a little like hole punch thing to, you know, punch some holes in and then press down with a needle to do it through the second piece of leather, and then I just hand stitch it like one way around and then just go one way back. I don't do like the fancy saddle stitch thing because it isn't really fucking necessary for most things.
And question the third. What does the water taste like out of it?
At first, like the first few times, it will taste a bit leathery and waxy, but if you just let it sit for a few hours or overnight and pour it out, it doesn't taste like leather or wax at all anymore. I don't mind the leathery, waxy taste, but I am also like a reenactment HEMA dude. I get punched with swords and axes as a hobby, so don't take me word for any of it.
Yeah. I get it, and I'm guessing that's what the shield's about.
Yeah, that was just a little fun submission. I didn't make the shield itself, but it was handmade by a buddy of mine, but I did make all the paintings on it.
Yeah. Well, this is righteous, dude, so...
About,
like the Griffith
about
Wolves.
how much water does it hold when you fill it up?
Just under 700 milliliters. So I don't know what it is in ounces or something like that. It's just
I'll
under
throw
700.
some math at that, don't worry.
It's about a little less than half the size of like a soda bottle.
Yes, 23 ounces.
Very nice.
It's about a soda can. Or no, 2 soda cans.
Okay. Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, I did send a little video to you, Storm Song, that because I had told in chat before that some of my swords and stuff is in the background.
Okay. So Rahul says it's about 2 cans of Coke, so...
Yeah.
I literally checked the ounces. A can of Coke is 12 ounces.
So it's like a can of liquid death in terms of...
that's a pretty good size for water.
Okay, look, we Americans will find any way to measure things that isn't meters.
Yes, we don't need this base 10 stuff.
The fuck is a metric?
What the fuck is a kilometer? Okay, thank you again, No Named. Very good job.
Yes,
very nice leather work.
No problem. See you around.
Back to audience
Big
land.
Max per moon landing. Fuck off, Chaos.
Okay, so next we have a bit of more story. The ambush by Cybersmoke. Is Cybersmoke in the audience today?
Look, if I don't hear mention of shrubs in this, I'm going to be disappointed because it's an ambush.
All right. Oh, Cybersmoke is right there.
Oh, there he is. That's a big smoke.
There we are. So, Cyber, do you have the story on hand in front of you right now?
Well, if you want me to read it, I can definitely bring it up.
Okay. If
First
you would,
page.
if you would like, I could also read it.
Sure, go.
Yeah, whatever you're more comfortable with.
Okay, so we will do our dramatic reading of page 1. We did read the whole thing, but it just for the sake of the show, moving along.
Fair enough.
A massive ship hung in the darkness of space, the local star barely illuminating her hull. Spotlights shone on another ship next to her, smaller and with 2 gaping wounds in its side. Marines pushed the crew from the stricken vessel into the larger, sleeker frigate as 8 turrets returned to their 0 positions. On the frigate's side was written in 2 languages, CWS Fuzzy Nut. I forgot that. On the Fuzzy Nut's bridge, an armored box buried deep in her hull, Exo Dillnut stood at his post, in front of the command pedestal. His head tilted even as he stood on the platform. The hologram in front of him displayed the crew and Marines moving from the pirate raider to the Corsair frigate. The Exo's ear twitched and turned slightly, catching the familiar sound of footsteps entering the bridge as his squirrel-like tail swayed slowly, while observing the transfer. Status report, Exo, the captain ordered. Another kudu. Their thin features and fine fur coats belied their strength. Captain Deltrick stepped up to his place at the command pedestal, as Exo Dillnut stepped aside. They didn't even put up a fight. 2 main gun hits, and they surrendered, Dillnut reported, his tail flicking with agitation. Deltrick laughed. Maybe next time, old friend, but given that heap, I'm not surprised. Deltrick said as he watched the last pirate get shoved in the back by the power armor-clad Marine behind him. There was a call from engineering. Mana Reactor 2 is being difficult again. They had to lock it down, but Harces said he will need to take it offline, Dillnut reported. Deltrick looked at him, his white fur with hints of color resembling reddish clay. Around his eyes were hard to mistake. Losing one of our reactors is not good. But we can run on one if need be, Deltrick noted. Well, Harces will do his best. That lizard always does, Dillnut said with a smile. Deltrick's attention returned to the scene in front of him, as he observed the gangplank retracted into the ship and the boarding lines released from its hull. Well, I guess that is the mission. Any word from Vanderwald? Deltrick asked a little louder. From his right, a voice called out, No reply yet, sir. As soon as I know, the comms officer stopped, as he listened and looked at his post. Sir, emergency beacon in system, a freighter, the Havantis. She is reporting pirates attacking her. I have a location, but nothing else. The officer stated succinctly before the information appeared on the command pedestal. Well, there we go. That's page 1. I forgot that the ship was called the Fuzzy Nuts. I wasn't ready.
Fuzzy Nuts.
I'm torn between making a Chippendales Rescue Rangers in Space joke or making a Red Wall in Space joke.
Yes. I will be right back, gentlemen.
Overall, still good.
My co-host will...
I am enjoying the vibe.
My co-host will continue in my place. I will be back in like 2 minutes, gentlemen.
Also, is the lizard being an engineer a reference to something in the Ox?
It sounds like it's definitely a reference to Spacemans, but that's just me.
That's what came to mind for me.
Answer us, Cyber.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with the Ox. This story is actually a prequel to a novel I have been writing. Well, have written. I would have submitted the novel, but was told 92,000 words was a bit much.
Oh. I want to read it, but I would not have been able to read it for this contest.
Yes.
Give us a link later on.
If you send me a PM, I will hand you a PDF. But yeah, and I've been writing more. Unfortunately, in June, I wound up getting terminated from my job, so I've been just writing more and putting it onto a Substack.
Now
I mean,
sounds
hey,
like the time
nothing
to.
wrong with nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I definitely agree. But the universe is my own creation. It came from efforts to create a role-playing game. Then I figured, well, role-playing game systems are hard, but I still have the universe, and I just started chunking away on a book.
So you didn't fall into the trap of using an RPG to get other people to read your microfiction and decided to just write the fiction. Well done.
Indeed.
I've returned, gentlemen. All right.
Norden, lots of people try to make RPGs. It is a long and tedious process, I can confirm.
Yes. Well,
all I know is it's worth it for corgis and cowboy hats.
Yes. Well, I'm going to say I like the the descriptiveness. There's a lot of
It is very descriptive.
A lot of good visuality.
Thank you.
Well, thank you again, Cybersmoke. Thank you for participating, and we're going to yeet you back into the audience now.
All right, sounds good.
Farewell. All right, so we already did. Yep, that's that stuff. So now we're going to our next target.
Who's the next contestant on The Price is Right?
Voodoo King 75. Is Voodoo King 75 in here? Okay, so Voodoo King 75 did a highlight reel of their Dark Tales campaign. So we're going to hear a little bit of that. There is no visual element for this, so just imagine our various WBPL members here saying these things, or something.
Yeah. Theater of the mind.
No, there was 2 times that you guys hit.
Yeah.
Mother
Each of the
loads.
caves so far have been...
I am too fucking nice to you guys. I'm just going to put that out there right now.
Right, sorry, I forgot. I need to make sure that the people in the audience can hear this. Like a dork.
I legit thought that was just us talking in chat for a second. I'm not going to lie.
That's not very much.
Yeah.
Streamboard count.
I was like, how's the car sounds different?
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah. Mo has reported from Twitch that he could hear it.
Okay, okay, good. So let me just.
I get the feeling that between this and Discord, it's not gonna like grok the best together. Oh God, I hate that word's been ruined for me. But sorry, continue.
Yeah. It's Twitter. X, formerly known as Twitter, has nothing to do with this.
Oh, I'm gonna call it Twitter just because it's funny that way.
I literally every time call it X, formerly known as Twitter.
Okay.
And then if I write it out, I capitalize every word.
Yeah.
Mother
Each of the
loads.
caves
Put a
so
trademark
far have
after it.
been-
All right, there we
I
go.
am too fucking nice to you guys. I'm just going to put that out there right now.
We appreciate it, though.
Yes, very much.
And it's not like we're hoarding it. We're spreading it around into a network of spies and undercover operatives.
Just like you're generous, we're generous.
And just, possibly making a wooden goblin factory.
Sure.
What?
This has reminded me of our
Be
Galaxy of
patient,
Thieves
we're
game.
from the 1900s.
Here's something to think on there. I turn 29 next week.
Somebody gets
Thank
set
you.
on fire by a
I need
flamethrower
that.
and start clapping.
I like to turn around and tell them that I'm old enough to know what it means when the party has died from dysentery.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rakatan, as far as I'm aware, this is the first real talent show that we've run that
Or
we're going to
I
have.
actually met a
a
guy
museum
at
for.
work that role plays and asked me how long I've been playing, and I said the first thing I said was I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons since before there was editions.
Yes.
Oh damn!
Anything
Yeah,
but
dramatic
hand
music.
sanitizer? Hand sanitizer? I don't think so. It didn't hurt that you killed everybody that he was hanging out with.
Well, yeah. Well, if they're dead, you can't hang out with them unless, well, necromancer. But that's a whole different story.
Yeah, you haven't met them yet. You found yet another treasure room. Wolverine, you wanna?
We go. Oh, look, we have.
All right, so that was a submission from. What was his name again? Oh, no, where did I put you? Leave it to me to go and lose. Ah, here we are. Voodoo King 75. Thank you for submitting that. Don't see a Voodoo King in the chat. That was highlights from their Dark Tales D&D game. All right.
Yeah, that definitely
Tales
sounds like
about
some
making a
tabletop
wooden
shenanigans.
goblin factory.
Yeah, that
sounds horrifying. Like Army of the Wooden Goblins is a horror movie.
This sounds like the kind of D&D campaign where the DM had an idea for like a dark, gritty story, and then the player characters happened to it, and it did not stay that way.
Yeah, they're like, what if instead of a dark, gritty story, we hit the gritty?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Scorch Ramirez. Who do we have? Do we have a Scorch Ramirez in the audience? Okay, well,
That is a wrestler name if I've ever heard one.
Yeah. Well,
Scorch Ramirez.
We are offered.
Oh yeah, these guys.
Yeah, we are offered some pixel art. I'm guessing for Space Station? Or something like it.
It looks like it would fit in Space Man's.
Yeah.
It might actually be too detailed.
You know what? Actually, you have a good point, Else. It's too good. It's too good for Spaceman's.
Yeah, it's
I would love to see a Gong Droid added to BPL 14 in the sense that it, like, if you piss it off enough, he'll like discharge like a Tesla coil jolt at you.
I don't play BPL 14, but I wish to know if the claptrap would be the vibe.
I will say, considering some of the things that are going to be added to BPL 14, it is very the vibe.
It could be.
Oh, good. Scorch is in the. Oh. Scorch is not in the voice chat, so Scorch it can't be dragged in here.
Drag him in here. Get him in here. Oh, he's like, oh, that's today. Okay. he's on Mike's kind of schedule. It's like, oh shit, I made plans and I forgot.
Well, and I mean, to be fair to him, it's not exactly like I organized the most amazing organization that ever organized here.
Oh yeah, no, we are in no way coordinated with this. It is very much like a throw spaghetti at the wall kind of
I
coordination.
don't know what you're
we've got
talking
going
about.
on.
I am professional as all hell sitting here.
I asked
in my tiny
questions this
whities on
morning.
my laptop.
I asked prep questions this morning, so I would know what was going on.
I was too busy gaming this morning to pay attention to things. I just kept getting messages, and I'm like, I'm trying to barricade these windows in Zomboid, man. Why you gotta be like that?
Okay, Scorch is showing up on the Twitch. Scorch, we are also in the Discord, so hop into the Discord, watch the talent show, and I can drag you in so you can actually explain yourself.
in the aux.
Yes, you have a lot to answer. You have a lot to answer for here, young man.
Yeah,
I want to hear about the crab people in the far left there.
I will also say that if you were to put Claptrap in BPL 14, I can see a group of engineers chasing one of those around with crowbars.
They're gonna throw them into the singularity.
Who they may not want to wait that long. Just
No.
Yeah.
Hello.
Explain.
You've been forced into. That's you in the corner. That's you in the spotlight, losing your religion.
Oh no, I didn't even have any to begin with.
Well, it's okay. We'll provide some so you can lose it.
Okay.
Look, this RPM mixtape is just stuck in the
that an
VCR.
injection?
All right.
Yep. So explain your thing here.
I don't know. It's just the random compulsions in my brain made me make these.
I understand. I understand very well.
The crispy argument. The crispy defense, as it were.
I do really like. Yeah, my compulsions have ended up on a YouTube channel. I don't know what that says about me as a person, but I do like the I like the aliens on either end. Like one is like I can almost see one being like the worker cast and one being the warrior cast, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, but the thing is, it's very obvious what those are.
Now I'm trying to figure out what they
They're
are.
aliens.
If you like Alamouse, the one on the left is very famous.
Is that the faceless from fucking XCOM 2?
No, but you're very close.
Because those guys were awful to fight.
No, if it was a faceless, it'd be much taller.
Interesting.
More goopy.
It's a muton from XCOM 2.
Oh, it is a muton.
Okay, I see what we're talking. Now we're cooking with napalm.
And the one on the right is, unfortunately, from a much more maligned game, and that's largely because, Jesus fucking Christ, try finding anything that is spider alien that isn't just a giant spider.
That is completely fair.
I mean,
Are you referencing the Valiant universe?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, well, there were spider aliens in the Valiant universe that weren't just giant spiders, so...
Oh, no, it's the stupid Spider-Men from Destiny that I had to use.
I was just thinking Destiny.
Wait, you mean
I mean, I like it. I like it. It's a very fun Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, Destiny, good art, but it's game is frustratingly awful.
Oh no, I'm right there with you, man. When the Destiny, like when they started teasing Destiny with the concept art stuff, I'm like, this looks incredible. And then I saw the actual gameplay, and it was just disappointment.
Yep.
As much as I can talk about Destiny and my problems with it all day long, having played a bunch, that is not the point of this stream.
Yep. All right.
Yeah,
so,
no, unfortunately,
the ranting is not. But
well,
Destiny was the. One moment.
Sorry, no, sorry. I was about to thank you for being on here, but feel free to finish your point.
No, yeah, you probably looking for any kind of reference for spider alien or really anything, and it's just nothing. Here's John Spider.
Yeah,
he is 5'10", and it looks like a spider.
Yeah.
Hey man, wherever you get your references is whatever. I just like what you've made. They're fun little alien guys.
Yeah,
they're fun little guys.
Yeah,
it's just a little guy.
You can see I post whenever the compulsion takes me and gets me some kind of progress. You can see it in the art channel thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But it's
hey, I look forward to more of your compulsions.
I do not wish the compulsions on anyone.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm in the both with you. I've come watch my streams.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again for coming on, my dude. We're gonna yeet you back to the audience now.
No!
Yeah,
good job.
Good stuff. Have fun in the void.
He is yoted. All right. That brings us to Uprising 2123. Is an Uprising 2123 in chat?
This one. Yeah, I remember this guy. Wait, is he cross-eyed? Go enhance. Okay, no, that's just the light. I thought he was like looking cross-eyed for a second.
Look, I gotta agree with you. Just from it pulled back and the way the lighting is.
Yeah, like you see what I mean, right?
Cross-eyed, which means that
He would have been a doof demon, which I don't hate.
Yeah. I mean, they take a lot of blows to the head.
Warhammer is at its best when it's not taking itself seriously.
I second that.
All right. And do we have Uprising in chat?
It looks like Chaos is
at the moment.
It
Does not seem.
Okay.
So the little guy in the back who looks like he's got a big backpack.
Shout out to Chaos for like reaching out to people to be like, hey, get in here.
Indeed, Chaos Kaio. Kudos to you.
Wunderbar.
Yeah, the detail work on this is very nice.
Yeah, I like how it has the shiny, like the green to it and everything, but then you have the weathered texture on the wings and everything else.
Ooh, I just saw the platform it's on. Go down. I like that lava texture.
Oh, I didn't even notice that when we first saw it. I love that lava texture. That's great.
That's really good.
Yep.
and then from the different angles.
I hope that's glow-in-the-dark paint too. That'd be fun.
Oh, something about that green is making me think of those old Lego space sets.
Yeah, the insectoid ones, those were great.
Yep. All right, well, thank you for doing the thing, Uprising.
Indeed.
Yes.
All right, yes, this one. So, while this is not a show to demonstrate my talent, I will be demonstrating a little bit on behalf of someone, unless they are in here. As, we have a submission from one... Where the hell did I put that picture? There we are. Viking Fedaikin. Is Viking Fedaikin in here?
Isn't that Viking Fedaikin?
Offline. Yep.
Offline.
It can be Fedaikin or Fedaikin. It depends on the pronunciation, but like in the Sci-Fi Channel version of Dune, they say Fedaikin.
Fedaikin's the one that I'm most familiar with, yeah.
Yeah. In any event, Neg, offline. Okay, so you will hear my rendition of this song.
Quit bragging.
Oh, this one.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of Lord Zorg. It burned out my retinas when I gazed upon his mighty form. He hath loosed the cleansing fire of his mighty flaming sword. His fires go burning on. Glory, glory to the burning. Glory, glory to the burning. Glory, glory to the burning. His fires go burning on. And we have additional lyrics here.
Yeah.
I will praise him with the warmth of 100 arson fires. I shall build him an altar of 1,000 funeral pyres. I shall read his righteous sentence in the holy piles of ash. His fires go burning on. So, yeah, we definitely appreciate that we actually had an entry for a spoof song. That is great.
Yes. Yes, that's fun.
You gotta have at least one. Gotta have at least one.
I feel like
every time.
I feel like I'm going to save this, and we're actually going to do it on stream next Wednesday or this coming Wednesday.
That would be pretty great. Honestly.
Yeah. Oh god. Horse explosion. Troa and Silicon are casting horse explosion. Already. That was Viking Fedaikin. Awesome name, by the way.
It would be very nice if Twitch would stop pausing the chat.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, that sounds like Twitch.
Okay, so next we have... Here we are. Next we have...
Oh, that was yours, you fucker.
Tell him.
Yes. And audience is able to see. Okay, cool. So next we have Norden. Wait, have we had Norden already?
I'm pretty sure this was part one of Norden's post. Yes, we've had Norden.
Oh, well,
this is additional stuff from Norden because Norden's was in 2 chunks, and Storm forgot about that part.
Okay, well, we'll just go through it quickly for
Norden, you got some explaining to do.
What?
Nice.
Oh no, Excel! Oh no, why?
This is what I mean. I was looking through this one and I'm being like, I take some notes.
Yep. No, well, among 50 contestants, I was bound to miss something. So, all right. So then we are setting that aside. Thank you again, Norden.
Norden threatens to beat you with spreadsheets.
Oh my god! Okay, so this next one is from... Chaos Coyote. I just need to make sure I have the video where I hit it.
And while you pull that up, let's pull Chaos Coyote in to explain themselves.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Chaos. We are about to stream your thing.
Oh, snap.
Yep. And this is...
If you want, you can skip past all the 3D printers stuff and just go off of the design.
Okay.
if you want.
Oh, this one. This is so cool. Everybody watch.
I'm gonna mine so much Bitcoin with this rig.
Don't steal my ideas. This baby kinda grinds so many orphans. Merkworks, how could you? And just skipping ahead to see if there's some other stuff. Oh.
Yeah, the whole
got them orphan fuel rods in there. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Like, this is a video I would expect to come across my YouTube channels with the, like, how it's made.
I can see that.
Yeah, towards the end, I think about 20 seconds before, it shows the actual case, running.
So did you use just fan cooling for this, or does it have liquid cooling in it too?
No, I never do liquid cooling. I got friends who swear by liquid cooling, but there is no force in this universe that is going to make me risk over $4,000 of hardware for a little bit better cooling capacity.
See, that's what I keep trying to tell Whacker, and he doesn't believe me.
This Whacker also doesn't believe in the written word. It's too new.
And I'm assuming the buttons actually work.
Oh, yeah. Everything on there is, well, I mean, obviously, aside from the 3D
Very
printed
nice.
stuff that's incorporated into it, it's functional.
Storm, go back to the actual video show of the case and then pause it so we can look at it.
Yeah. This is reminding me of one time where I was so sad I wasn't able to get a hold of it, but a guy did a custom computer case using an ammo can. And I wanted to use
pretty
that.
sweet.
But like this...
Yeah.
This is bringing me back to when I saw someone made a Temple of Nod computer case. The music also... Did you make that music yourself, or is that a track you pulled from somewhere?
Nope, made it myself.
Awesome.
Nice. So, yeah. The music also gave me heavy Nod vibes. So, there's your next project. Make yourself a Temple of Nod.
But this whole thing came about, not crapping on Thermaltake. Love Thermaltake death, but their full towers were just too much space in a workspace that's already occupied by 9 3D printers. So I needed to shrink it down. So I did some browsing and I couldn't find anything that, met what I wanted. I wanted as much of that internal volume taken up by computer components, and nobody had it, and nothing that would fit the graphics card or the cooler or some combination of the two. So I was like, all right, screw it. I'll just build my own with blackjack and hookers. And
excellent.
I wanted something that kind of felt in the BattleTech universe. And this is what came out.
Honestly, dude, DIY is the way to go, and I just love all the little details in the case. Like,
oh yeah, I mean, this looks like
if it could fit like a decent cooling unit in, I'd totally get this as a case.
This like feels very Fallout 1, Fallout 2, like that.
Yeah, very
art.
cassette futurism. Like, we're gonna put down our portable reactor to power our computers.
So that level 3. So, sure, go ahead.
First question from chat: do you have where you can get STLs for it? If you have STLs.
I do not yet. So far, I've only had 2 people request the files for this. If I get more, I'll have it posted on Thingiverse and Cults 3D under the pseudo company that I operate under, which is Aegis Defense Corp.
Oh.
Okay. Number 2, this one's from me. Is the motherboard flat on the bottom of this?
Yes, it is. And actually, if you go back to one of the earlier CAD designs, just scroll back towards the beginning of the video, you can see the cutouts in that base plate. That's actually by design. Those are channels that funnel air under the back of the board. So you're not just cooling the top of the board with the heat sink. The 200 millimeter intake fans will actually build
pressure in those two individual chambers, the graphics card segregates the CPU side from the Southbridge side, and that excess airflow will actually push down through those channels and out through the side of the base plate.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Two things I'm thinking of when I look at this. Oh, go ahead, House.
This is how can I best phrase this? This is advanced enough that I am intimidated by the idea of trying to mash my computer parts into it.
Yeah,
it is cramped.
My thought is just like, how does things fit in?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's very. It's more simple than it looks. Those two little tabs
It's
on
a
the
whole
bottom
conversation.
Are those the stands that were pictured there for the power supply to sit on top of. The power supply sits in 90-degree offset, and then everything else is just the shell fits over the top of them.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have to keep on the track. So thank you again, Chaos Coyote. That is awesome. If you do,
I would love to know more about
Chaos
this later
Coyote,
on. But
who's been helping. Quick shout out again to Chaos Coyote because you've also been helping us by tagging people in the Discord chat when we bring them up. So thank you again for that.
Yes.
Anytime.
Be gone!
Rail is the mightiest of eaters. And before we continue, I just have to say, in reference to Crazy Maniac, Kane lives in meth. All right, so let's get back to our view screen.
He's through tweaking.
I'm tweaking, brother. All right, so this next one is one of our very own, a classic of the Auxiliary and of our friends in the Legion. One Digiman with his various.
I know that guy.
Card.
Many magic cards.
Yep. So we hear
no contact.
And yes, is Digi in there?
I do not think we have a digital man.
Okay, I saw him earlier, but maybe he was only stopping by to say hi. Now he provided 20 cards. We're only going to look at 6 of them, just for the sake of sanity. But and he clarified that these are not his artwork; these are his
cards,
UIing and like his drawing up of the all.
So
of
he
those
doesn't
stuff.
make the background art, but for actually setting up the card and doing all like the little card graphics and everything.
So think of this
is all.
So think of this as game design as the talent we're being displayed here.
They're more just translating things into trading cards, which is something Digiman does a lot and is really cool.
Yeah, I have mine over here.
He has done that quite a lot. Yeah.
Digiman, if you join the Discord, I can drag you in and you can explain yourself.
If you wish to, that is. The blood-stained mire. Interesting. It looks so scary. Sacrifice land. Search your library for swamp or mountain card.
Look,
put on the battlefield.
when I go grocery shopping, I opt to not go to the bloodstained mire because it's a slip and fall hazard, and I don't need to bust my milk jug on the floor just trying to get in and out.
I mean, your milk jugs bring all the boys to the yard. Damn right, they're better than mine. Steam vents.
Yes, I got my stupid joke here.
Scarred or Sacred Foundry. That's cool. Ah, we has a Digiman in chat.
Ah,
get him in here.
Indeed.
Come here. Prepare the lasso.
No. Assuming he accepts. He might be shy. Ooh. So the godless.
No, that doesn't seem possible.
The godless shrine. I immediately am happy because that's Celestia's color scheme, and I am, of course, forever a brony. So I feel like this is her courtroom in like a grimdark version.
There he is.
Forever a brone.
Yes. And
there he is. He's joined us.
There we go. So last time I was on a channel with the Ox, it was the last time I was in a channel with the Ox, I was on the Kung Fu thing where you mute yourself when you're listening to the movie.
Oh,
so I didn't realize I was still muted. Well, that's my bad. But, yeah.
Look, how many spiders did you have to shake out of the microphone? That's all I need to know.
Surprisingly few, because not very lot of spiders are desert. But
I raided every other Tuesday.
Well,
Yeah.
and rather, the spiders that do live out in the desert tend to be a little too big for the microphone.
But
Yeah, I'm thinking of camel spiders, and I don't want to think about that.
the point of these cards here is they'll all 5 colors in the Magic the Gathering, and therefore they'll 5 2-color combinations.
Okay.
One of these lands are one of 2 types. So either called the shock lands, the ones that either add one of 2 colors and does damage to you if you play one untapped, and the other ones are known as the fetches, where you can sort for one of 2 different land types. These are cards that are, depending on how high end you want to do, are commonly used cards, especially in the more powerful formats like Modern, is pretty much defined by the fact it's got the shocks and fetches. That's one of the things that pretty much defines the difference between Modern and Pioneers. Is Pioneer specifically was designed to not include those because how it affects the mana base. But these 10 cards are basically anyone who plays Magic more than semi competitively would want to when they're designing the deck could easily include these if they're in the right appropriate color. Obviously, they'll only so many color combinations, and your deck probably won't be 5 colors. You probably won't have all 20 of these cards in there. But regardless, it's one of those. That's why it's this way.
Yeah. Well, still, very, very good layout. Very good, concise descriptions. I like that. Good choice. Good choice for the artwork in the background, even if you didn't make it. It's good compositional choice.
The framing of the card was based off 2 different sets of frames they did, but this idea where it's 2 colors but like that wasn't done in the original stuff. I put them together like, oh, this looks amazing if you put this and that together and add this. So the compositing is basically what I'm showing off as the talent.
Yeah. Well, very good job.
Yeah, very nice.
Unfortunately, we do have to keep keeping along, so thank you again, Digiman.
No problem. Have a wonderful day.
Yeet! All right. So that was Digiman. This next one is short, but sweet. I should go with that one first. So, photography. That is, I believe he said that is Red Eye out of Cincinnati, and this is Laughing Ghost, also known as Mad Casper or Casper. And I think that is rather...
Photography,
Yeah, I think that's a rather beautiful
That's
picture.
a very cool shot.
I do.
Yeah.
It's good time of day. The lighting, actually, the composition's really neat because you almost have like the.
Honestly, yeah, you can get some real good shots flying.
Because you have like the kind of the scattered light, and then you have sort of a focusing light here, and then it leads up to blink.
And that moon's right in the center. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Snap lately, so that's like a big thing is get it in the center.
Yep. And, oh, hey, I could see Crispy's house from here, says Chaos Coyote. Unless...
How did you see the giant light up Furby in the front yard?
Look, here's the thing. Locuses of evil and horror draw your eye, is what happens.
This is true.
So, you see that swirly bit there? That's it.
Yeah, this is very beautifully done, Casper. Is Casper in the audience? I don't think he is, because I think he's working at this time of day, typically. But,
I did not see him in the...
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
He is a hardworking feller. And then also, in the category of...
A lot of us are.
Of photographos, is one Z-Wolf, the Cardinal Cultist. And... zoom out a little bit.
Oh, I like the contrast of the snow with that orange glow there. That's so cool.
Right?
Yeah, that is...
It looks like it's on fire, doesn't it?
A little bit. That is beautiful color work there.
Oh, yeah.
And if Z-Wolf's in chat, I will pull him up here, but I do not see him as of yet.
I have to admit, I've never flown in a plane where I'm sitting underneath the wing, so the perspective's tripping me out a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that as well. Yeah.
Think about it. Yeah, usually you're above the wing, so I've got so many questions.
Many Hulk's pointing out that it could be in like a Cessna.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is that
I would assume, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of our friends, Agent Juice, flies a Cessna. It's kind of cool.
Flying does sound pretty cool. It was funny. My wife and I were walking around the park yesterday. It was because it was nice, and I saw a plane flying overhead. I'm like, would it be cool to fly in a plane? She's like, no.
Okay.
She doesn't want to be off the ground. I don't blame her though. So
Yeah. Okay, so this next one we have here is not going to have any visual element. This is voice acting, and this is Sammy. So I just need to put it to where you guys can hear this. Oh, and I'm actually getting a message from Casper. DJ says I need to get one second. We just showed your photograph. People like it. You may proceed to continue comms with him, El Raylo, so I can keep this thing going. Okay, so...
We did implore everyone to look at this photograph.
Hey, guys. If you're here...
Okay, so...
What?
Need to get this to where the rest of the audience can hear it. So I know Twitch can hear it, so let's just get... God, I hate how Discord keeps changing their format for things. Alright, so. This is making me really appreciate what the hell Parallax does every week. Alright, here we go. And this is voice acting, a scene by Sammy, 1701. It's a scene from Red versus Blue Season 13.
Hey, guys. If you're hearing this, that means you did. You won. You kicked the shit out of Hargrove's forces, and I knew you could. But, this is my last stop. See, when I came into this world, I was really just a collection of somebody else's memories, but with your help, these memories, they took form. They became my voice, my personality, and after a while, I began to make brand new memories of my own. All of these things are what
Boy,
make
that's
me who I
coming
am.
through real soft.
it's a bit soft, yeah.
Holding me back. I can't run this suit as Epsilon, but if I erase my memories, if I deconstruct myself, then the fragments I'll leave behind will have the strength to get you through this. I believe that. I wish there was another way, but I'm leaving this message as well as others in hopes that you'll understand why I have to go this time. It was actually Doyle who made me realize something that I never thought of before. There are so many stories where some brave hero decides to give their life to save the day, and because of their sacrifice, the good guys win, the survivors all cheer, everybody lives happily ever after. But the hero never gets to see that ending. They'll never know if their sacrifice actually made a difference, if the day was really saved. In the end, they just have to have faith. Ain't that a bitch?
Okay, so unfortunately that was a bit on the quiet side, I know. So,
it was meant to be. That is, oof, that brought me right back to when I saw that scene for the first time. How dare you make me feel feelings?
So I am gonna say, just for the sake of the artist who did that, because I did actually enjoy the voice acting there, Sammy. You'll want to look in the future into something called compression, which allows you to, without over cranking the volume, if you do it correctly, and I could show you how at some point, bring up the volume of what you recited, and kind of do some cleanup in the background. But any other thoughts on that, gentlemen?
I'll be honest, it came through so quietly that I was not hearing it, so I can't offer much.
Understood. Rail, you said you know the scene in question.
Yes.
Did you?
It's from Red versus Blue. It's when Church as Epsilon the AI sacrifices himself to save everybody else.
Yeah.
Like,
I see.
Isn't that the one where it then ends with him saying something like, "All right, universe, you just did your worst, so I did too," or something like that? Or is that a different monologue?
It's been so long since I've seen the full scene. This was arguably the point where the series should have proper ended.
Okay.
Or well, okay.
I
but
know
that happened
exactly
multiple
which.
times.
I know. Yeah, I know exactly which episode you're talking about too.
Yeah.
Like,
well, keeping it specifically to Sammy's thing, I apologize, Hells, that you weren't able to hear that all that well.
Okay.
The voice acting was good. There were a few spots where there were spots where like you could have leaned into the emoting more. Like I would say the emotion was definitely convincing if I was hearing it from a real life human being. But when you're voice acting, you are heightening reality to some degree. You slightly lower the lows, you slightly heighten the highs. So like a little more quiver in the voice in spots, or a little more rasp or something to make the character sound like they are genuinely in a hard place.
In a layman's terms, commit to the bit.
Yeah, that said, for a more realistic sound, it did sound really good. And I think I think you have a voice for this. You need to look into a recording setup because I think you have a thing here.
Yeah.
And talk to me if you ever need to about that.
Just take some practice. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's the thing I say to anyone here that has submitted stuff. Like, if you want to keep going with it, I definitely suggest you do. You just got to keep going at it and just practice in a way that fits you. You know.
Yeah, you've got the emoting
Doesn't matter what it
down.
is.
You just need to crank that emoting for each emotion up to 11.
Crank that soldier boy. Oh, and sorry.
Superman that hoe.
And is Sammy in the chat? I don't see a Sammy in the chat. So
I did not believe so.
Okay, well then that brings us to our next, some more visual work by one Voodoo King. Raven printed on the Kentari Carbon. And just a single picture here.
Robin.
So
There we go.
this is mostly the 3D printed Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So
it is a good job.
And do we have a Voodoo King in here? I am having there he is.
Catching an invite, Voodoo.
This is where we find out he like fell unconscious at his computer.
He did.
Oh, there he is.
There he goes.
Well, no, hey, wait.
Yes, he made it.
Hello.
Hello, greetings.
Yep. So
explain yourself.
We have your picture here.
So that is my Raven. Found the game body files that they've made of the MechWarrior Online, and decided I needed a 8-inch high mobile mech.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
so,
more mech is always good.
Yeah. So, and actually, I'm in the middle of a project. It's currently at 12 different mechs.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they're all scale. Atlas sets at 13 inches.
Do you have a number for what scale it is specifically, or are they just all scale to each other?
They're all scaled to each other. They didn't really have a decent scale. I'm actually was working with a couple people when I got sidelined by some real life problems. On the aux, we were trying to figure out scales because the plan is to print a bunch of them and then this summer take my grandkids out to the backyard and play large scale BattleTech in the backyard.
That sounds like a great time.
So
that sounds
amazing. Got an 11-year-old grandson that's looking at different things to use as terrain already, and I've barely got 3 mechs picked.
That's awesome.
Important question. On the missiles, I noticed some of them are red, some are blue. Is that LRMs versus SRMs?
No, that was just paint preference at the time. The blue, I just I wanted to break it up.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the Edgar Allan Poeing of your Raven here.
Yeah, well,
quote the Raven.
and,
I'm gonna cut you.
Sorry about that. At the time, I was big into. I have a bunch of game body models that I've been printing, and I was printing Airwolf from the '80s TV show. So that's where the red-inspired cockpit and the black and silver came from.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Excellent.
Now I just want like BattleTech in the park, the way like people do the giant chess in the park.
Yeah,
that's. Are you going to measure it out by feet instead of inches for everything, or?
Yeah. That looks like it's going to be what it is. I had a rough scale, and it was I can't remember it right offhand, but it was each hex of movement was going to be about 6 inches.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay then. Well, damn.
Yeah. So luckily, I have a double lot as a backyard. So
show us pictures whenever you actually play it. Obviously, keep people out of the pictures who don't want to be seen. But show us pictures when you play it. I wish to see this when it happens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
excellent job, my dude.
All right. All right. Thank you, guys.
Back to the audience. Yeet!
Man.
Alrighty, so that was Voodoo King. Let's move on to our next one. We have Baron, who I've seen in chat already, I think. Is Baron in here still? I thought I saw him earlier. In any event, let's get his stuff up, yeah?
There's a lot of Barons.
This one is just plain simple Baron and or Joe Dog 39, whatever.
Oh, so here's where that camo scheme came from.
I love this of having them painted to be a smaller plane.
I've seen Tex use that before, and I'm like, that's great.
that is so unbelievably silly. I love it.
I could see that actually working. That's the best part. Like from a distance.
The postal inspector.
Yeah.
That is the most threatening plane I've ever seen.
Nothing to see here, just a Cessna.
And then the Taz compass. Yeah, that is. I did not see the inherent shitpost in that one last night because when we were going through these, some of us were a bit sleep deprived.
A little bit.
I was being a drama queen and being like, I didn't plan this very well. But no, that looks good.
Yeah.
Zip Winchester. All right. Well, as it seems that there is no Baron in chat, we will move on to our next victim.
Next victim.
Which is one Jake the Warlord, who provided us finished nation in my world map that I'm working on. The overall map is 800 by 450 hexes. I'm doing it one nation at a time as I work through it. So, as a world builder, I can respect that. And actually, the moment I forgot about that, 800 by 450 hexes. Like, this is about...
That's actually much bit. This is a small chunk.
Yeah, this is about... Well, this is about 30 wide, if I'm looking at it correctly. Maybe more like 40.
Can you scroll down? Go down.
Oh yeah, it might show.
Is that coral reefs essentially marked on the map?
It might
blue
be.
with the black dots. I really like that touch. And then you've got thinner forest versus thicker forest.
Yeah.
Forested hills versus marshy hills. Straight up marshes. Like, yeah, no, I love the details on this. The little lakes and rivers on areas that have them.
Versus the girthy forests.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Why would you use girthy? Why would you pick that term, House?
Because I believe the word girthy is one of the funniest words in the English language.
Right up there with dongle.
The girth and mech.
Yeah.
The girth of this dongle.
The girthful.
Girth this dongle and eggplant.
And there was no Jake the Warlord in chat here.
And a Gertha Davida.
Okay. And I know there are some people who contacted me and said they aren't going to be here, but like there are 50 of you. I'm not going to remember who that was.
There's so many people.
Yeah. That is a good problem for us to have. I am happy about that. And
we
also,
are very happy you all showed up.
And also,
Very
hi
nice.
TK in WBPL 76, and it looks like we have 69 viewers. Nice. Nobody join. No, I'm joking.
Nice.
Join. We like.
It's been bouncing back and forth between 69 and like 71.
Excellent. All right, so
Very
that was
nice.
Jake the Warlord. Thank you very much. Give me a second while I get this next one ready. In the meantime, I'm going to show you an inside view of what moderation inside of the auxiliary looks like.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
That's an old one.
Yep. Anyways, okay, so here is Crazy Cat Person.
Look at all them minis.
Look at all them.
Like all I know is I see gun trailers and I upvote.
Yep. And we even have
More
aerospace
missiles to the
assets.
battlefield.
Yes. And then
Like that they're labeled 1 and 2.
yes, Death Dorito 1 and Death Dorito 2. Archers, Top Keck, I love archers. Marauders, I love marauders. I'm having trouble. It's not a charger. What is
I think
that?
that's a Crusader.
Crusader,
That's a
that's right.
Crusader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are Crusading.
The missile bracers that
Or-
always get it for me.
And does
Or there's also some weird thing about an inner sphere mech called a Viper that's on the same chassis that was kind of a retcon. But those
It's
are
a Vindo Viper.
And is Crazy Cat Person in the chat here? They are technically named. Oh my god. The Silent Cloixgrima?
The what?
No idea.
And they identify as an edgehog. Interesting. Okay, well,
I don't like the implications.
Yeah.
So I will note, with this Crusader picture, there is a bit of an issue with the angle because the Crusaders actually have horns on them, on those heads. That's one of their identifying
yes.
features, and it's very hard
Yeah.
to spot with
Yeah.
the angle used
They're
for this.
they're unicorns, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see
If
it
I did-
there. Yeah,
Yep.
it's got the little, the goof, horn from Gundam almost.
Yeah, if I didn't know it from also having the missile bracers, I would not have recognized.
Yep. And we have some tanky boys. Wait, no, those are gun toters.
No, these are not the gun trailers. These
Oh, I
are,
like the little water
track
details on there.
That is nice. They kind of look like APCs.
Yeah.
Might be APCs, yeah.
Yeah.
Phoenix, yeah.
Oh,
And there's
God.
Phoenix Hawks.
I want to see a Phoenix Hawk painted like Phoenix Wright.
Objection.
Oh, God.
Okay, I just realized the one on the right, some of the brush is actually on top of the mech. So it's actually spread all around it. So it's been out in the brush. And it's
Nice.
a little tangled up. That's a nice detail.
That's really good.
These are the gun trailers.
Yeah. Clickety clank.
I'm a
clickety
sucker
clank.
for park a bunch of LRM gun trailers behind a hill, harass people with them, and then when they go to flank them, there's one gun trailer that's a heavy Gauss rifle.
Yep. All right. Excellent job, Crazy Cat Person. If you are in chat, let us know, but it's looking like they are not, so we will probably be moving right along.
Yes.
Let's see. Next we have Raven Carver. And this actually is a treat, so let me get the thing set up proper like, so everyone can see.
Oh, and Crazy Cat just popped up in chat.
Hey, Crazy Cat.
Your work was good. We appreciated it. You want me to bring him up?
Bring him up for like 10 seconds. Or them up, I believe, is the... Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Crazy. Good paintings.
Indeed.
They're nice.
I just noticed. I was like, oh.
Yes.
So yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you,
for those comments.
Rail made a point...
Much appreciated.
Yeah, Rail made a point of the brush on the Phoenix Hawk was a really nice touch.
Thank you. It's like I said, very much appreciated. I only started painting Battletech minis in 2024, I think, towards the end of 2024, and sorry, the first Phoenix Hawk that I did was the that set side by side with the other Phoenix Hawk, and I was like, oh yeah, that's progression. So that's like about a year, I think, of improvement at that point. So
Hey, you're fine. It's great work.
Yeah, no. My literal only complaint was I wish you had taken a picture of the Crusaders from a different angle so we could see the horn. That's it. Like, the actual paintwork and the work was all great.
Well, thank you again for entering in this crazy cat person. We have to keep moving along just because we have so many entries. But
absolutely,
wonderful work.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you for it.
Yeet.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, sorry. I yeeted them right as they said thanks, guys. Okay. So moving right along, Raven Carver submitted a bit of a demo for us for their video game that they're making. So we're going to watch a little video game demo.
Oh boy, here we go.
Hello everyone, my name's Gabriel and I'm here to show off a game I made last year called Blood Tide Tower Defense. It's a tower defense game.
Man, look at this guy.
That from the title.
What an absolute unit.
Tower defense games, you probably know more or less how this one goes. But there's a little bit of a twist on it we will get to shortly, but
Carver tells us it's already done.
Let's pick a level here. I'm going to turn down the difficulty because
awesome.
Lowered my
A quick note, Storm, you may want to skip to the actual gameplay because I do know this YouTube video is a little long.
Do at my own game with sort of a soft challenge run here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's start with some of this, some of that. Maybe I'll explain more of these in a little more depth later, but for now, we'll go ahead and start with this loadout and see how they go. With, tower defense games, one of the main things you're going to be doing here is defending against enemies that show up, and that's more or less to be expected. But what also you need to do is you need to defend against the blood that they drop, in a sense. So what's going to happen here is that guy dies, he drops a pool of blood, and the pool of blood will enchant other enemies that go across it. In this case, it's going to give them more armor because the guy who dropped it had armor. So they're going to become a little bit more damage resistant here. So we'll probably see that come into effect as they kind of walk into it. They pick up a little bit of a blue bar. The guys in yellow are going to drop blood that makes people faster as they walk through it, so I have to kind of contend with that. The guys with the shields are going to drop these energy shields that prevent damage from many types of towers. That's tricky. I'm going to have to reposition my towers to kind of take care of that. So I could do that. Between waves, let's say I could shuffle some guys around.
We're going to skip ahead just a little bit because it is a long video.
Can't pierce the shields though, which is a little bit of a problem. And maybe that'll get me killed. I guess we'll see.
For them of us what know our Legion, brother, I feel like this is something Otto would play.
The fact that these shields were placed here.
So I played a bunch.
What do? You try again.
I have comments for this.
These initial waves should be hopefully pretty easy, but
yeah. Very good job, Raven Carver, and it is available on Steam for about $6, which is a good price.
Very nice.
So my comments on this, I've played a absolute crap ton of tower defense games, all the way back to the original Elemental Tower Defense. I have way too many hours in Bloons Tower Defense 6. So personal taste, I don't care for the map, mostly because I'm not a big fan of multi-entries like this. I like one track. That's just a personal taste, though. Obviously, from watching the way the units flow around it, he has actually set it to still be relatively balanced despite that. So he's definitely taking that into account, which is a good touch. I find the blood pools thing to be an interesting mechanic. I like that they don't cover the whole trap, so it's not going to be a guaranteed everything that passes through this is going to end up getting this additional buff. It's somewhat randomized, but you can see that, oh, hey, I'm going to have to modulate for that also.
Yeah.
Um,
And Kai Harper is installing it now.
As for the only other thing I noted was when enemies hit the base, it looks like they instantly lose all their health, and that was a little confusing, thinking you were taking damage to the base. That might be something to adjust for. And then the reload times on the weapons being just the fade through circle was a little hard to see for me. That might be better to have as like a cooldown bar that goes down either above or below the gun.
Yeah.
But overall, the game looks very well put together, very well balanced. Like when my stuff is minor nitpicks like this, that is a good sign.
Yeah. And I thought that was very excellent. Very good job, my dude. And thank you for your submission. We are going to get ourselves back to our regularly scheduled physical screen.
Is Raven Carver in the Twitch chat and not getting...
They are in the Twitch chat. They are not in the Discord chat.
Just so you know, Raven, if you join the Discord, we will drag you up here.
Yep.
Well,
we'll make you
you'll have to
justify
come
your
in here and
existence.
explain yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, explain yourself.
Alrighty, so going to take a very brief bio break and then be moving right along. You boys entertain chat real quick.
So
Wait a minute, no, Raven has been in the Discord. We just missed them. Dragging you up here while the Storm goes to the bathroom. There we go.
How's it going, guys?
Get in here.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Is my
Both are
microphone
Raven.
doing the weird like peaking that it wasn't at recording? Because I hope not.
No, you seem to be fine.
All right.
Yeah,
I was
seems to
really
be fine to me.
self-conscious about that, but
Man,
glad you
don't
guys
worry about
liked it.
I mean, you heard all my both likes and criticisms, so...
Yeah. You know what's funny is you mentioned that like the cooldown bar on the towers is like a circle. It actually did used to be like a progress bar that went across it, but I didn't like that, so I changed it. But maybe like with that feedback, I should like reconsider that. I don't know.
That or
just making it horizontal.
make it visually easier to see. Maybe a different color.
Okay.
'Cause it's just a little hard to see. It took me a little bit to see it whenever I was looking specifically for, hey, how do I tell how fast the towers are firing?
Yeah, I'm going to keep that in mind because I am still kind of working on it. I had to take an actual job, to pay the bills, but I am kind of working on this one on my free time still. So,
it's one of those one of those things where you struggle with a stylistic decision versus a visual clarity kind of thing.
Yeah,
I understand.
So,
yeah, I would
find that.
I would prefer to lean more towards the visual clarity. So, if it isn't visually clear, then I do want to improve that for sure.
Yeah,
but I don't want to remove the style of my artists though, because I did hire my sister to do the art, and so I don't want to.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, she's the only one that's made any money from this game. So, there you go.
Your sister does great work.
I am laid back, and again, Raven, very good work. I'm not a tower defense guy, but that looked mighty fun.
Fair enough. Yeah,
I get anxiety attacks.
Yeah, no,
I feel like that.
Like again, I need to stress like the blood thing being buffs that don't hit everything but can hit things, so you have to adjust for it. That's actually a great idea. Like everything else is just like, this looks like something I would play, and just minor critiques to improve visual stuff. And then I don't care for that particular map style, but that's entirely a taste thing. So do not worry about that part.
If it's worth anything, there are 30 different stages. So
oh dear lord!
Some
wow!
Of them are linear, some of them are just like that. So.
All right.
Well, that's nice to have that many choices.
Yeah. No. Well done, good sir.
Excellent.
Very nice work.
All right. Well, have a good one, Raven. We're gonna eat you now.
All right.
Yeet.
Bye.
Bye.
I love the image of us just hurling our audience members back into the audience violently. Okay, so that...
Yeah, back to the Phantom Zone with you.
Okay, so we already
Yeet the Raven.
Yeet the Raven, nevermore. Okay, so next one is our very good friend Maze with some mech paintings.
This will be my last one that I have to bounce. But
okay. Yep.
It's very nice painting work.
Yes.
Yeah. That's getting that camo done well is really difficult. So,
also the gold
appreciate-
fists.
Yes, mighty battle fists.
Battle fists.
Ooh, go ahead, House.
When you want to make your mechs into Rock'em Sock'em robots, you really need to make sure that it's clear.
Yep.
No, also that I always love it with, like, because a lot of times the mechs feel like in ways they're easier to do detailing design on to get those little bits, which is why when I see stuff with the tanks also happening, because I feel like tanks are oft forgotten when it comes to BattleTech stuff.
By the way, Voodoo King, thank you for subbing on the Twitch stream.
Oh, yes, very much.
Yes, thank you.
With your Prime subscription, too. We know you don't have to give that to us, but we appreciate it nonetheless.
It's just Prime.
All right.
Absolute
I must
Prime
go,
movie.
guys. It has been in fun with the talent show, though. Thank you to everyone that has submitted for it.
Oh, and first time chat from
we'll see
Voodoo
you
King.
all later.
All right, have a good one.
Oh, take it easy.
Indeed. Everybody flip off Crispy as he walks out the door. No,
I love him. All right.
No, Crispy is an excellent lad, and there's a reason I enjoy being on streams with him.
Yes.
That just makes me. That sounds like an Office quote. It's like, I'd never say this in front of him, but he's a wonderful person. It's like, wait a minute, why would you not say that in front of him?
Okay,
Thank you, Wolfen, for resubscribing. That means you're not going to do it later this evening.
One less per. Oh no! There's a train incoming. Is Hal's gonna have to complain about a train on not his stream for once?
It's not my stream, therefore it's not happening because of me. Therefore,
All right, so that was our good friend Maze, who it does not appear was here. And Mini Hulk has in fact flipped Crispy off as we requested. All right, so okay, so our friend Jake the Warlord already presented that map of his, but he had some minis painted to share. Coloration's interesting. Very, what would you call that?
the focus is messing a little bit because it's
yeah. Yeah, having
Like, I
the
can
others
tell the
making
paint
the
quality
details
is
a little
good.
harder to pick.
The camera is having a rough time.
Okay, that's what it's reminding me of. The clothing coloring is very the dark crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm almost thinking like Skeksis and.
Zoom in again. Is that chainmail underneath the necklace?
I think that's just the native tone, gray
the
tone.
cloth
Yeah, I
continuing
think
down?
that's just the. I think that's just the supposed to be the skin tone.
But yeah. Well, since we had already done Jake, we'll move right along for that is that. But very good job, Jake. Focus that camera more next time. Let's see. Next we have yes, this was an interesting addition. We have a D&D class submitted by Goradin, not Gordon, but Goradin, called the Metamorphic. And I am believing this is for D&D 5e.
5th edition.
Yep, 5th edition.
5th or 5.5, whichever. Now I do want to point out if I'm gonna have a nitpick here, could you scroll up, please? Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If we're talking about a character that's going to be morphic. I really expect to see Power Ranger costuming here, but I suppose that does.
Counter offer counter. What if it was more Animorphs style
or something like? Yeah.
Well,
because that's the vibe I'm getting from this. Is Animorphs?
If I wanted to be very stupid, then it would change from Facebook into Instagram and back. But
well, that's fair.
It's not. Don't validate that. That was terrible.
Okay, so it is a Gorodin in chat. It does not look like it.
Scroll down for me, Storm.
Oh yeah, yes.
So what I need to see is the mutations mechanic.
Yeah. So
this is going to make or break for me.
Okay, so we have evolutionary spark morph.
So it's got save choices. You get to pick either physical or mental. One physical and one mental. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are weapons and armor, proficient
Light
light
armor, no shields. You could probably leave out not shields because usually shields come with medium armor.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that doesn't hurt to be specific with it because
it doesn't.
All of the rules lawyer wars that I've read over the course of my games, it's like saying not shields because then if you don't, someone's going to be like, well, it doesn't say that. It's like
yeah. So it looks like we have mutations then, as per Rayla's question. So 3 basic groups: basic, innate, magical. And morphics have access to these mutations in addition. So it's like wild shaping is what I'm getting here.
No, it looks like they modify their body. Scroll down. I need to see.
Yeah. So what I'm seeing here is that, or if I'm reading it properly, because wild shape you're shifting into a different animal. This looks more like the Path of the Beast.
Gordon is apparently
barbarian, where you pull the you're pulling certain aspects in.
Here we are, Gordon.
There you go.
Explain
Please tell
thyself.
Yeah, explain how I am incorrect.
Yeah.
I accept that I am. Please go ahead.
So no worries. So this basically started as an idea of with people. Well, it started in 3.5 D&D and it became a 5th edition thing over time. But people who couldn't really find niche in a specific class, and so it was just taking mechanics from D&D classes, and we basically pasted them into archetypes for everything. So, if you want to be if you wanted to be an animalistic, there's all these animal features you could use on it. And obviously it got way out of hand because this thing's like 100 pages. So
my question here,
a little much.
116.
Because you get up to 30 metamorphic abilities. I see they have requirements. Do higher end abilities cost multiple metamorphic points?
No, but usually it becomes it's building off of each other. So getting an ability that makes sound powerful. Yeah. So you get a spell like ability, and so it starts off at the absolute minimum of that ability. So like magic missiles or whatever. You fire them as first level spells. You can do it once a day. You use another one, you can use them more times a day, you can increase the spell level, all that sort of thing.
So is it kind of like, I want to make sure, like Warlock Invocations where you have to have hit certain prerequisites before you can get some of the stuff, right?
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah. So like the various, if you take a spell casting ability, you have to have that ability score to be able to use it, so.
Okay, so you need to have enough ability score and also meet the prerequisites. So it's basically making class features as feats, is what it seems like.
Yeah. It became a basic chassis, and then every class and every animal, or like different type of creature in the monster manual has a niche in here somewhere.
So my opinion on this, I think it's really cool. just due to the complication of it, I would never actually allow this at my own table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very well put. It's
For sure. I would definitely say from experience, it's fun either with exactly one character who has it or everyone.
Yeah, that's what I would expect. Is mostly if everybody's running this, then it's going to be much easier to balance. But from a DM perspective, the thought of trying to balance this along with other classes at the same time makes me want to cry.
For sure.
Yeah. Let's just say
Yeah.
I've ran that game before, and it was special.
Yeah.
But no, the amount of detail in this is honestly impressive, and it looks well thought out. Like it's entirely, it's just so intimidating. I would never want to have to deal with it as a DM.
100%.
Yeah.
I definitely get it. So.
Yeah.
Thank you for participating, Gordon. We just have to keep going here, but good job.
Of course. Thank you all.
Yeet! Okay, so following that, we have Araville, if I'm reading, or Araville. Do we have an Araville in the chat here? Do not see an Araville. Okay, but what they said here is my take on what every bartender looks like in the sleazy inn every D&D party starts out in.
Oh wow, okay. They go with the burly dude with the big okay. So as a Wheel of Time fan, I have an axiom that you never trust a skinny bartender.
Oh,
and yeah, if the bartender's not a fat dude, or if your bartender's not fat, then you need to not trust them because they're up to something.
Some kind of beef.
Yeah. Nice shading on the garments, Harl says.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I like that.
And I do also like the fact that this is a bartender that's doing bartender things and cleaning a mug. Like
it's the classic mug cleaning.
Yeah, but whenever I see someone doing like NPC minis, it's very common, at least for me, to see it look like it's like, well, why isn't this a PC mini then? And then, because it's like, oh, this is the guardsman. It's like, why is this, beefy guardsman who's carrying a halberd on one shoulder and has a crossbow and a sword on his hip and that, why is he not an adventurer? Oh, he's just a guardsman. I'm like, don't say just anything here. Like, that's, But this guy, he's like, nope, I am cleaning mugs and watching these suspicious people over in the corner.
I am a bartender on the rough side of town. I know what goes down. I'm ready to duck.
I sound like a Bond villain. Shit's about to go down.
That is, there's a guy running around talking like Sean Connery, and I look like a Bond villain. Shit is about to go down.
Yep. Alrighty. Excellent job on that, Araville. We are going to move on then to Mecha Krillzilla with another little bit of reading. Is Mecha Krillzilla in the audience?
I do not see Mecha Krillzilla.
Okay, if they appear, they appear. Out of the emptiness of the sky, the white bird came down to the earth. That was as dark as the skies back then. As earth was blank, the white bird ripped his flight feathers to build his nest. In it, the white bird laid 3 eggs, a blue, an orange, and a green one. The blue egg was shining from within, repelling the darkness around the nest. Whitebird felt the light's warmth and wanted to share it with the earth. So it sent the blue egg to the sky, where it shone brightly. Its light covered the sky and earth alike. And the white bird proudly looked up at the sky and its child, knowing it still had 2 eggs left. The warmth imbued by the feathers, so it left the nest. The warmth imbued his feathers, so he left the nest. The eggs were to be bred by their sibling high in the sky. And so the white bird wandered the empty lands, But one of the younglings shook its tail, squeaking excitedly. But, why didn't the white bird just fly? The bushy eyebrows of the old one rose and sank down again, her ear puffs shaking in amusement, continuing mildly in her thin, scratchy voice. Well, why didn't the white bird fly, since it came down from the skies? Who can help our young Ikorna? You? Gilahari? A similarly young squirrel, whose tail was all fluffy from excitement, answered the village elder's question. Yes, Vanha, Orva. The bird ripped out its flight feathers for the nest, like steppe tribes do with their birds to keep them from flying away. Very good, girl. And that is why the white bird wandered the empty earth. But as everything was so empty and scarce, the white bird decided to give it its green egg to make the land more habitable. Shoved out of the nest, it rolled away, but where it touched the ground, green straws, flowers, and tall trees sprouted. It rolled and finally fell from the mountain. Where it landed, a hole appeared from which water emanated. It flowed across the land, forming small creeks and wide streams. The white bird viewed the wonders its second child accomplished, knowing it still had another egg. So the white bird wandered the overgrown lands. The blue light reflected and glistened from the water to the foliage. Between the land and sky, clouds traveled around and cast shadows on its nest. So the white bird returned quickly to breed its last egg. The tone of the elder sank a little lower.
So this is super interesting. I'm already digging the setting. My literal only want is a better transition to when the child speaks up in the middle of the tale.
Yeah. And the transition there, and there was a little bit of something about like word choices that made me not entirely sure if I read a sentence correctly. But yeah, no, very good. It makes me think of not saying it's copying it, but it has the same kind of mythical feeling as the three goddesses from Zelda.
Yeah, as far as tale being told to children goes, nailed the vibe perfectly, honestly. This feels legitimately like a creation myth.
Thank you for the bits, Tex.
Oh, damn, it's the boss.
Oh, damn, we got bidly by Tex himself. Oh, no.
Bunch of bits.
Talent show.
Very talented. Much show.
And I know that this is a minor thing also, but just from looking at it, some of the formatting makes my eyes twitch a touch, but yeah, I know that's not a...
that's editor type stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you've got the vibe down perfect. You've like it feels like an actual creation myth. It feels like an elder teaching younglings. It's honestly just to have someone go over your formatting a little bit more, and it would be perfect. That's it. And when formatting is my only complaint, like that's good.
Yeah. And Crazy Maniac, good reference to the Kalevla. People should try to read that if they get the chance. Finnish folklore. But no, very good story entry. Thank you, Mecha Krillzilla. So let's see, that's that entire group. So we're going to eat that for a second. And next we have a dramatic reading. So let's get that set up here. Yes. Yeah, this
is going to be better than me doing a dramatic reading.
Yes. Where did I put that dramatic reading?
Yeah, my dramatic readings take a very different tack.
Okay, so we are going to adjust this so that what is showing is including the music. Alrighty. And this is Hedgehog BC of Ox and Legion alike.
It comes from a science fiction novel called Schismatrix by Bruce Sterling. It's in a Wendell Berry poem too, but I saw it in the book first. Anyway, it's got this character who says, "Hope is our duty. You must always have hope," he says. See, he's holding this ancient rat and, well, it would take too long to get into. Point is, he's talking about a scenario where there is no real cause for hope. And that's what sticks with me. When hope is not justified, you must have hope. You must. That is what I know.
Okay. I dig it.
Appreciate a rendition of Diggs relaying a positive message to us in this.
Yeah.
And background music choice was a good pick. Voice is well done, honestly. That honestly sounds like a lot of audiobooks I've read, which is good. Entirely meant as a compliment, not read, heard, listened to. Entirely meant as a compliment. It's very good reading. I was actually worried about this one because the first time I listened to it on my own, apparently my internet was goofing because there kept on being weird audio pauses. And I thought there was something wrong with the recording. So no, it was internet being goofy. The actual recording itself, as shown by Storm here, is really well done. So literally, that was my one complaint, and I'm telling you, it got thrown out the window whenever I listened to the correct version.
Yep. But yes, seeing as we lack Hedgehog in the room, we shall continue then. Next is a very fitting entry, actually. Gotta change back to just what we're viewing on screen. So the next entry was given to us by Wide. That's their name. It's just Wide. They're Wide. And Wide sent us a picture of something that is wide.
Wide?
Behold.
It is.
A dreadnought.
Look at that big beaver boy.
I would name him Thomas if I didn't know that name was taken.
That is a big aloe plant behind a dreadnought.
Yeah, no, that was like as someone whose wife really likes to raise succulents, this one got the upvote just based off of the succulent in there, but the rest of the work is also really well done. The tubing on the guns that you can see from this angle, that paint is really well done.
Yeah.
The shading on the smokestacks.
I like how the weathering on this looks very natural, because it's very easy to try and do weathering and it just ends up kind of being like splotchy or something. And so I appreciate how, like you said, with the smokestacks and with the soot that's coming out of the vent there in this angle, and the way
Where it
it's
looks like
smudged
there's been
across
oil
the front.
drips.
Yeah, like this looks to me like a very good. It looks very, very well weathered, and it gives
Flip it
it a
around
sense
again
of,
for me, Storm.
Yeah, gives it a sense of what's the word I'm looking for? It gives it kind of a veteran presence, I guess.
Like it's been used, but still taken care of.
It still works. It's just how it looks is less important.
Yeah. Also, the red lens up there, just below the little missile launcher, that's a really nice touch. That's really well done. With everything else, it really gives it that glassy feel because it feels cleaner.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your targeting sensor clean.
Indeed.
Okay.
Someone who wears glasses and has to clean them constantly.
Yeah. And was Wide in chat?
I did not see a Wide. If they have appeared again, it does not seem.
Okay.
Looks like no.
All right, then we shall move along.
Moving right along. Do.
Yes. The next is a most honorable of individuals for what they have given us. Someone whose
here we go.
Someone whose name shall echo across the ages. Someone known as Father Finn, Van Zant Armaments. Behold, Battlebred.
He's just a little guy.
So it happened that Billy pissed into my gun factory food storage, and behold, the newest species roaming the factory and working for free. The Bredians. The Bredians are a species of conscious bred, and normally very playful and very, very territorial. They never move far and support their human masters. Well, and since it was Billy's radioactive piss, and they're a bit into murder tech and hate everything non-Van Zandt, have fun. Behold.
So
battle bread.
The description at the end of this, though, after the image, this is the doodles that he does for his wife every day before she goes off to work. Just fun little battle bread doodles.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And I love this. That's fucking adorable, man.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
Yep.
And as the kids have not said for 10 years, totes adorbs.
Aw, yeah. Okay.
Totes indeed. Toast indeed.
So, the next one comes from my friend the Overachiever. One Mr. Ibex. I know you're in chat right now. Where are you? Get your sexy ass in here. There he is.
I don't think I can't live up to that intro.
So, you sent us quite the cavalcade of pictures, so I'm only going to show a few of them, but then we're going to show your video.
Not a problem. Good. So,
what Ibex has done here, and we'll start with...
is pander to a very specific judge.
So...
I'm true. Good friends with Storm Song. I can't help it.
Well, so we have a Gunpla here, yes, or is it something other than? Okay, so
That is a custom Gundam aerial. I'm the one who's being pandered to, by the way.
I know. I was teasing.
Which from Mercury is my favorite series.
Me
and
too.
This is fucking cool.
We should make out.
So yeah, here we are. Here we have the Gundam, but this is what Ibex is showing us.
Mm-hmm.
The installation of lighting.
And the multicolored lights. Usually you only get one light when someone does one of these, so.
And of course, there we have all the parts before assembly. And you integrating some of the wire mounts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in construction photos were not necessary, but only make it more impressive.
It's specifically, I mean, if you can go back to the last one, it's specifically just to show that the LEDs are custom and not from a kit.
Mm-hmm.
So there are on market like much easier LED kits that you can put into this specific model, the FM aerial. That's just to show that I drilled the wire paths myself.
Yeah. So we're going to change stream here for a second, because what comes next is the video he made to show this off. And this video, you said...
Oh god, white screen.
Yep, and it will be unwhited in a second. This video, you said, contains music you made.
Oh, yes.
Well, and that you arranged it, you recomposed it. There are themes from other things in it.
Yep. It's
Water break.
Those
Water break has been redeemed. And a stretch.
If Witch from Mercury is indeed Rail's favorite Gundam, he will recognize the motifs from this track.
Yeah.
So real quick, pronounce the Gundam's name for me.
FM Aerial.
FM Aerial?
Yeah. I named this one specific.
Yeah, the name for this specific Gundam.
Meridia.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. I know how to pronounce Aerial. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. All right, so
Meridia's even easier.
We'll watch about 2 minutes of this video, and this is The Thing. Very good work.
Thank you.
No, why did you stop it? How dare?
Because we have to keep a
Time
schedule,
constraints.
Rail. We have a schedule.
Okay, Ibex, I need you to answer one question for me. In the rest of the song, does it include a Sawano drop?
I don't know what that is.
Well, okay,
I
Google a
hope so.
Sawano drop, add it to the song. No other notes, everything else was perfect. 10 out of 10.
Oh, thank you. I'll look that.
TSCX Grima, thank you for being here with us.
Yeah. So, again, really, really beautiful work, my dude.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Again, 10 out of 10.
The model itself really was the main submission. The music was, I didn't expect it to be included in the submission, but very happy that it did. I'll just briefly kind of go into what I did with the model. Those who are familiar with the FM aerial itself can obviously the superstructure or the model itself. The base is custom. I printed custom decals, and then of course wired path the LEDs, and the coat on it was a gloss black, and there are parts of it that's chrome, and then also smaller parts of it that are candy coated. So it's you put down like a layer of gloss black, and then you put with airbrush. With chrome, and then with a color, and then you gloss coat it. I use like something like 1K. I think I use 2K, which you would use for like automobiles for durability. And there actually someone in chat mentioned a panoramic shot. I did include a video of it, but it's all right. It's I spent too much time on mine. But yeah, that's basically that's the model.
Well, excellent job, my dude. Now, as has been tradition with everyone else.
No, please.
Yeet!
Be gone.
Be gone, thought. All right. So, just kidding. He's a wonderful dude.
No, absolutely.
All right. So that was Ibex of the Auxiliary and part of Stormsong's personal guard, the Booty Short cohort.
God.
All right. So our next.
Okay.
Our next victim is Omega, if Omega's in chat. Otherwise, we will present their stuff.
Looking through the list.
I don't see an Omega, so...
Yeah, Omega what?
Frankie says hi. Frank Horrigan. Main villain for Fallout 2.
This is showing on the Twitch, but not on the Discord, sorry.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I need to switch back to... I did the wrong thing.
You done goof.
There we go. So it says, Frankie says hi. This is a rendition of Frank Horrigan, the main villain from Fallout 2. Or as Nothradoom says, yes, the wall.
The glow-in-the-dark is fucking awesome. In particular, though, the glow-in-the-dark nuclear symbol on the back is just such an excellent touch.
It's done so cleanly.
Right?
Yeah. It's pronounced nuclear. The S is silent.
Nuclear.
Well, we do not appear to have an Omega in chat, but very good work, my dude.
Oh my god, the veins on the Death Claw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't even realize that was a
Excellent.
Death Claw. That makes perfect sense, actually.
Yeah.
I was not even looking at that, so I assumed that was, I mean, that's Frank. Frankly, he scares me. All right. So this next one was a bit of a fawning fest for Striker and Parallax to look at. This is one Dapper, if Dapper is in the audience. Who did this very well textured and very exquisitely painted Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Not only, I mean, it's painted well, but everything is so very clean about it. The way it seems to be shaded looks excellent.
Even the damn belt buckle. Look at how clean that belt buckle is.
Yeah, someone might, like, when we were scrolling through and looking at it, I'm like, oh, someone painted a Captain America. And then I stopped and really looked at it, and I was like, Good lord.
Right?
Good lord. Like, this is the master copy that they had in the HeroClix factory that everyone went and looked at and then went back to their station to try to do and did not. So, this is...
The shading on the
I can
calves
cue
just
this all
below the
day.
knees.
Samurai, I just...
Very
I do. I really love this.
Yeah, no. Like, in awe at the precision of this lad.
Yeah. Very good work, my dude.
And you said the belt buckle and the A on his forehead. Like, look how clean that is with no bleed anywhere.
The stripes on his waist.
Hey, Maze, welcome to
The
chat.
shield.
Your work has already been displayed, Maze, so unfortunately missed that. But your work was shown, and people were very happy about it. That is what
look
you're...
at that shield. It is just golly, that's
right.
But yeah, Dapper, you did a really good job on this.
Yeah,
we could
and the belt loops. The belt loops.
Oh my god, the grenade, the potato masher grenade, where his toe is.
Yep.
Oh god, yeah, you're right. Kabonk.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm going to take this one down before we just lose the rest of the stream to this. Very good job, Dapper.
You should. We got...
let's see. We have a few more, actually. We're actually doing pretty good on time, all things said and done. This next one comes from Mercworks.
Mercwork?
A group of Blood Angel elites.
Also, extremely clean job.
The Sons of Baal.
Yes. And I loved this. Just like the thing that really popped for me in this one was really the banner is what did it, because of how clean that is as well. Right, don't get me wrong, all of these are great, but the banner just really seemed to kind of kick it a step above.
Oh, the faces on the kneecaps, though. On the one on the second from the left.
Now, are these Stormcast or are these 40K things?
These were 40K something.
Yeah, and these are the Sanguinary Guard, is their proper name.
Okay.
Or Sanguinary.
Sanguinary.
Oh yeah, Blood Angels.
Yeah, the Blood Angel elites. The Sons of Baal.
Well, they don't look very blood.
Well, that's because these are the bodyguards.
That's because they spill other people's blood, not their own.
And then drink it.
Well, then they should put put lids on their stuff.
Zoom in on that banner, though. God damn.
That is some good detail work, my dude.
Yeah. Again, just marvelously clean.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
and their armor.
Oh god, the loincloth.
Creatures from the night realm.
Shit.
People Studios brings you this epic.
Okay, so, sorry, didn't mean to start you off right away, Merc. No, very good job, Merc, and thank you again for that. Oh, Merc's in here. Get up here.
Drag them into the forefront.
Yay!
Hello.
On swag.
Oh wow! Like, I'm just really excited to be here. Like,
yeah.
Oh man,
we're glad to have
thank you so much.
Yeah. No, yeah, we're glad to have as many people participate. I honestly expected like 10 of you, and I got 50.
So, Parallax is not here to get into the details, so I'm gonna give my me slap paint on thing response. Paint good, look pretty. No sloppy slop.
Well, thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. I mean, like, consider I'm probably the biggest critic of my own work.
We all are.
But to hear this kind of praise for it, I'm kind of shaking a little bit, to be honest. But I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
So actually, I got a good question for this. Which part of these was the biggest bastard to get right?
Honestly, the banner, because
I knew it.
Because I went with my non-metallic procedure kind of over the whole thing. I kind of thought to myself, well, what if I kind of did the same technique with the gems? So I kind of did like a fake gem look, trying to avoid like the sparkle paints and whatnot. But the upsetting thing is the robes themselves on the banner were supposed to be like way more vibrant in the blood red. What ended up happening was I didn't thin my Nuln oil enough, and I went in too hard with that brush, and it kind of turned it into like a coagulated look.
So, if I can give you a piece of advice on that Nuln oil, when you've got too much on your brush, just take that extra and rub it on your gums, and then that way you get it both. Yeah.
I get it.
Excellent. All right. Well, not to rush things along, but just so we can keep up with time. Thank you for being present, Merkworks, and good work.
No, thank you very much, sir.
Rail.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeet! It's so unceremonious. I love it. All right. So up next is one Durinde. Is there Durinde in chat? If there is, let me... Oh, yep. Pull him up, Rail. And we have here...
Yes.
Get him.
KFC, Creatures from the Knifed Realm. And I'm guessing KFC in this case is Knife Fight City, yes?
Yes. It's Knife Fight City. I listened to this whole thing.
Creatures from the Knifed Realm. Beeple Studios brings you this epic story of atomic science and human hubris gone amok. What happens when the top science man on the cutting edge of sciencedom attempts to tap into an alien dimension and siphon it of its power? Dr. Scienceman, you mean to tell me that this machine draws unlimited power? This is a game changer for all of mankind. It is, my dear boy. It taps into the very dimension of the concept of sharpness. The power of every blade is at our fingertips, and there are absolutely no downsides. Shocker! There are downsides! No, this isn't happening. I've accidentally opened a portal and unleashed an army of small, knife-wielding creatures upon an unsuspecting public. It is a story of war! My fellow Americans, this is your president. We are on the eve of possible human destruction. The only weapon that seems to work on these creatures are knives. Every man, every woman, must all take up arms and become knife fighters. Every town, every village must become a knife fight city. Lost love, Dr. Scienceman. I've loved you ever since the day we met. Please, don't go through with your plan to merge with the portal to become some sort of ultimate knife-fighting hybrid. I must, Helen. It's the only way to drive those creatures back. Please, let me go. He's doing it. He's changing before my eyes. Fingers becoming knives. Hands becoming knives. Nipples. Thankfully the same. Let me hug you. Let me show you my love. Helen, no. I'm more knife than man. If you try to embrace me, I will only end up cutting you. Can science outdo the science that made the bad thing happen? Find out this Thanksgiving with Creatures from the Knifed Realm. Brought to you by Beeple Studios.
All right.
Okay, I'm actually
That was amazing.
Quality.
I'm actually gonna press this to text as something we try to do sometime.
Yeah.
and he'll scream at me because we have a schedule to keep, but
Literally just one note, lean into your voices even more. Otherwise, flawless.
Can we hear you, Durinde? Is your mic working? We have a silent Durinde, but he's here.
Well,
Durinde
look,
is dead.
whenever you're more knife than man, that includes your vocal cords. So.
Ah, understandable. Well,
Durinde
Durinde
is in chat.
Fantastic work.
Yeah, no.
And
Wait.
yeah. It sounded like you had
On to
something
the
else.
next one.
Yep. Good luck.
On to the next one. There we go.
Farewell, Durande man.
We're going to be heading now to the Zeppelin races.
Okay, so next is one Comstar. If Comstar is in chat, let us know. And Comstar brings us the joys that are... Well, first I need to share the screen again. There we are. Wait, no! Now I'm sharing the OBS.
No!
My brain! I'm failing us all for the first, last, and infinite time. Okay, there we go.
We're used to it.
You mean?
I know.
But here we
The
have
blood oil on the boot.
This is who shows up to collect when you don't pay your bills.
Right?
Obviously my brain is always in a certain space, so Rail can make fun of me for this, but like I'm looking at this and the coloring of the background and so forth is making me think of scenes from certain Mega Man games.
Man, like the battle scars, I have to stare at for a bit to realize they're painted rather than actual mark.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
They're excellent. I love like you
the
can
lenses.
see, you can see that's painted. It's not decaled. I love the lensing on the lasers.
The
I love
blood
that it's
on the
stepping
foot.
on a Mad Cat. Yeah.
Is this the Locust Lab models, we are asked? I am not sure. Let's take a look. Yes, it is the Locust Labs Lionheart. Clam Buster Edition.
Okay. So this was the guy who joins in season 2 of that animation that we had in the Black Knight video.
This is their White Ranger.
Yes.
Yep. That is.
Oh, God damn it. Now I've got White Ranger Tiger Power stuck in my head.
Dear God, that Comstar emblem is so clean.
Right?
Yep.
Don't get the emblem dirty.
Pay
Everything else.
your bills, fucko.
Indeed.
Yes. All right. Well, if we do not have a Comstar in chat to defend his honor, then we will move right along to our final entry for today. And I am, of course, madly relieved that we somehow did it.
Something one fall?
Yeah. So here we have Paladin Dragon with a landscape, Minnie's landscape for Van Zant. Board operating bay shithole pop fuck you. Eat shit. Norther.
Yeah, I couldn't read it either.
This bit. Turning the fucking high school ass into a dick. Also,
no one was ready.
No.
Oh, here comes the invite. Explain yourself.
Wunderbar.
What's... You got some splaining to do.
What is this? if I could just have the soundbite of Aaron from Game Grumps yelling, "What is this?
What is my life?"
Oh, no mic for Paladin Dragon. Got it. All right. Well, very good job there. Let's continue looking through it. So Paladin is with us in chat, just no Mikey.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Okay, unfortunate. Well, I do like the work that's been done here to make this forward operating base live up to its name. I love the rust that's there on the ironworks.
Yep.
It's there we go. There we go.
It's all around good work. The buttons.
Somebody went and put that on the back of the sign, and there's a sergeant who keeps yelling, asking about who it was, and nobody will confess to it. But the sergeant doesn't smoke anybody because he wants to laugh at it, but feels like he can't. So,
yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful work.
Yes, it is.
Oh, with some little mech boys on it. Wait a minute.
Oh.
If those are... Wait.
Those are Tau, aren't they?
Yeah, okay. So those are...
That feels... No?
I don't...
Is that Tau?
Think so. Paladin, what are they from?
Yeah.
Heavy gear.
Heavy gear.
Okay, well,
the big one in the center there made me think... the one with the red hood.
So these are more power armor than mechs then, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, because if those are mechs, then the necessary
What
scale...
era are we in?
Well, if those are mechs, then the necessary scale to paint this would have been...
Also, that would make that Schwangus graffiti just absolutely gigantic. So
the Hollywood sign of graffiti.
Truly a delight. All right, well, gentlemen, this has been amazing. And when I say gentlemen and ladies and such, I mean the entirety of all of you who participated, and those of you in chat, and Sir Diggs and Sir Exemplis, who actually make this entire place run. I want to just
fucking samurai in the Twitch chat putting the wood in Hollywood.
Yeah, seriously though, like it's always nice to see people bring art together like this, so we can just have this blast of a thing. And you know what? If we're lucky, we don't have to see this thing blast. But
no, this is now going in everything. We're gonna slip this into a text talks video somehow.
Mine got. But so it wouldn't be a talent show if there wasn't, someone who won this Batchall. And let me tell you right now, gents, this one was hard. We have 3 placers at the end. And those 3 placers were tied. So we reached out to an unnamed third party to cast the tie-breaking vote. So I will give second and third place, or rather, we'll call them the honorable mentions, for they basically were first place in all but a single vote. Yes.
Runners up.
First, you know what? I should bring their pictures back up just for the sake of showing it off. First, we have Dapper with Captain America. Really good work, Dapper. You should be proud of what you did. It will live and echo for all of time.
It's so goddamn good.
And then
it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then secondly, on the list here, Racket, also honorable mention with your blacksmithing. Shit was amazing. Like, top tier. And as somebody who loves him a good kukri, I hope you make one someday.
I need a tomahawk.
Yep. And very just most excellent work. And so now we come to our finale and we present the real winner. The one who won by merely a vote. A singular tie-breaking vote. The winner...
Here's the thing. A lot of the stuff in this, like, we're talking about the top 3 right here, but it's not to say that there wasn't a lot of stuff at the head.
There was so much competition for this.
Even those 3 were, they were hairs away from the ones who were right behind them. There are 10 of you that just battled for our passions on this one. And, like, everyone here did great, but, like, some of you went above and beyond. So, our first place contestant, the one who wins Lady Red's prize of helping get to choose the theme for the next Goob Drive, as well as a special title that will be determined forthwith, is all of you, our viewers like you. Now, I'm just kidding you, it's Ibex. Congratulations, Ibex, you are truly the dude. By a single vote.
Yeah. By the tiebreaker vote. We had to drag someone else in, but still. And I was not the tiebreaker, though I was definitely pushing for this one. There was a point we were going to have each judge do a special mention from their own. This was gonna be mine.
And we might as well say our special mentions, at least the 3 of ours, for the sake of throwing it out there, because a lot of this was also by point value ascribed.
Yeah.
Mine was definitely the small arms dealer T-Rex. That had me in chuckles for a good while. This one was Rails. And Hal's, what was yours?
Mine was SRI's costuming work.
Oh my god, SRI's was really good.
Really impressed with it, especially the fact that so much of it was done out of aluminum and that sort of stuff. It's just really, really excellent.
Yep. Yeah. No, really good job, everyone. Everyone give Ibex, the new, we're going to call him Minister Under Heaven of the Auxiliary.
No.
No. We'll find some kind of art title.
First among talented.
Yes. Can't think of anything else amazing to say. But really good job, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, this was super impressive. It's always great to, whenever we do something like this that involves the community, to see people come out with stuff like this. Because sometimes it does feel like we are somewhat in a vacuum with the BPL of like, oh, sometimes we feel small, like we don't get much traction. And then stuff like this happens and you all put out all this work. It's like, oh, god damn.
Yeah.
And
it humbles us that you are willing to be part of this community and put in just as much work over a talent show. Like, you say talent show and you think people are going to not take it seriously, but here we are.
Yeah.
And we love you all for it. So, I, Ilkon Stormsong, must concede on this occasion that one Ibex is indeed the champion. And the many of you are, in fact, honorable artists. I will return when you least expect it. Next talent show!